Jeez. Come on side. Go on ride for you dead guys. Nigga get live. Nigga come on side.
Jeez. Fire track, bro. They stumbled on gold but don't even realize it.
Yo, they were playing that on 105.5 in the afternoon. Okay.
Jeez.
Real Raptor games, Leaf games,
Blue Jay games. Oh, recently.
Yeah, like I heard it last week on the radio.
Because it's doing numbers still. You can't deny a hit.
Sorry.
So we are buck. It's the Roast Most Smoked Out podcast. We love hip hop. I'm your host with the most toast Friday, Ricky Dread, aka More Fire, aka Executive Rick, and 2D. Right to me.
It's me, PK Herc, as usual. You don't know me there in other place. Excuse me. But yeah, episode 184, if I'm not mistaken. Let's get it in, you know. Phase 3 on Friday, people. But just be careful, same way, you know, because they want to set up the okie doke.
Second wave coming soon.
Pardon me?
Second wave coming soon.
Oh, yeah, second. That's right. Oh, Vid 19 plus S. Right? Isn't that how the iPhones do it?
COVID-20 on the way.
Isn't that how they do it?
You didn't see Uganda already called it that? COVID-20?
Yeah, see, that's well, no, that didn't Muda come out with the track COVID-20?
Yeah.
Right?
One of the actual, like, I believe it was Uganda. There was a story posted in their thing, like in the headline, it says COVID-20. It didn't say COVID-19, it said COVID-20.
Soon forward.
That's the S version.
Any shout outs before we start this?
Same shout outs as usual. They know who they are. I'll get them at the end today.
Scene.
Nice.
Savvy Sav, what you saying?
I'm here. Tired. It's been a long couple of days, you know. Eventful, but it's been a long couple of days. Shout out House of Healing and Herbs. Carrie's Candies. Friday, Herc, Raheel, Shandy. Oh, shoot, I have to stop calling her that. Empress.
Gang.
And Gucci.
Gucci.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And that's everything I have to say this week.
Hold on, how was your weekend?
It was fire.
We appreciate you too, Sav. Don't worry.
Thanks. My weekend was actually so fire. I'm not even gonna lie.
What'd you do this weekend?
First video shoot ever of my life. I was on scene. It was actually
Will you
so
get
dope.
cameo? You get big cameo?
Hashtag.
Explain.
What a cameo is?
No. The video shoot.
So
What a cameo is?
I went to I actually went to Luna Soleil's video shoot on the weekend.
Scene.
I'm like, her work ethic is actually super fire.
Shout out Luna Soleil.
Yeah, she's doing work.
And Prince Media Prince Beats. Sorry,
That's all right.
I wasn't sure. He is so nice. I learned so much just watching him do this video. I was like, whoa, this is actually like a different scene. It's actually
got dozens of videos in the bag.
Yeah, he's actually so good. It was actually a privilege, and I appreciate him letting me be like in his space type of thing. Because listen, at a certain point, I was like, "Whoop, sorry,
You got an unofficial crash course.
I did. It was actually really cool. I really appreciate it. Like, thank the both of them for.
This is like,
And I'm like, I got an invitation, so thanks for that. And there might be a cameo. Just saying. That I got like suckered into too. Sav, I think I need you to go change your clothes.
Though.
Sav, I need you to go change your clothes.
Are you doing slackness, Sav?
Twerkage?
Are you doing slackness in the video? All right, I can tell by the look in her face. Nah, doing no slackness. All right, I don't want to know if I do some slackness out there.
I was like, Herc, I'm a big 7, you know? I'm a big 7 now, B.
Big 7.
I'm a big 7.
Is that from the Common Gang?
Huh?
Is that from the Common Gang?
What? No, it's my own. You put the 3 and the 4 together, you get 7.
I'm confused.
How old am I, Friday? How old am I?
Big 7, man. 34, man. Big 7, man.
Oh my God! You guys got
stay in the house too long.
You guys got way too deep for me.
No, you don't need to go outside. You didn't hear? K-Money told you come outside. Come on.
needs to log out and come outside. Come outside.
Mama's tired, that's cause of my size, nigga. Come on,
Yeah.
Like, you can come outside.
Can you log out for a half an hour and just
But
go
I'm
for
like,
a walk?
everybody else, honestly, stay safe. As we said earlier, phase 3 is coming soon. By the time this drops, it'll probably be the next day. So just be safe, guys. Like, don't go crazy. don't go crazy.
Yeah, facto.
Because second wave is coming soon.
Phase 3, them say, oh, can I have 50 people indoors and 100 people outside?
Yeah.
Just know yourself, people, please. Don't have who's getting the vid parties. We don't need those parties anymore, okay? Stop the slackness for that, please. Just be safe.
Good luck.
Yeah, I know. But still got to try and warn people.
Right, yeah.
Anyways, yeah. But nonetheless, people, we want to see what PS4 look like. You understand? So, please, we want to see PS4. And that's, you know.
We'll get to the phase 3 talk.
Okay, no problem. I'll wait. I'll wait for that then. But quick deferral.
Yeah.
Not even deferral, but I'm just gonna sign over to my friend here on the left of me today, right?
Earthings. What's going in?
Wagwan.
Got in the building.
The Prince.
The Prince.
I can't.
Yeah, I can't be
Oh,
the
God, don't stop. Just stop this. The Prince.
Earthings. Shout out Toronto. Big up yourself.
Oh, my gosh. What did I just hear?
Really quick, too. I had an interesting weekend with Luna as well.
I literally was about to say, what did you do this weekend? Because I was waiting for you guys and I didn't see you.
So I started my giveaway. So every Friday, if you're listening to this, every Friday on my I don't know when I'm doing it, but for now on my Insta Live, I'm giving away like $100 worth of stuff. Edibles, 420 stuff, backwoods,
he lets me be a part of
clothes. Yes, I was a part of it too. Luna, she came by. She was a part of it too. Her and Savvy doing a little thing. But yeah, shout out everybody that came through. I'm doing it until my birthday, so I think that's like four more giveaways. Jeez, why is that so hard to say? Anyways, again, big up the team, big up the squad like usual. I want to shout out all the outlets, the media outlets out there. Yo, Toronto, you need to support your media outlets. These are the reason why like guys are going to the States, going elsewhere. Nah, fam. Big up all the media outlets out there. Everyone that reposts our stuff. Keep Six Lives.
Yes.
Straight Out to Six. Our Real Toronto News. anybody that just supports us.
Keep
Just
Six solid.
Keep Six solid.
Toronto
all you guys.
rappers.
Toronto rappers. Just anybody that's out there in the media. Up Next 6, they hit me up too. Bro, you guys, big up yourselves and keep doing your thing. And yeah, we need to support each other. And Toronto, like, we gotta big up the media because, yo, without media, I don't know what you guys are gonna do. You guys are just gonna run to the States.
Yeah.
Don't run to the States.
Yeah. No. What?
Keep it
True
in-house.
thing.
Keep it in-house. Keep
True
it in-house.
thing.
Good
sir.
job, bud.
Thank you.
Let me get a quick set of shout outs off here. Shout out to the Cubicle gang out there, the people who are back at work, you know what I mean, doing their thing. Shout out to all the people who are listening to us on SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes podcast. Make sure to subscribe on the iTunes, the people who are listening, right?
Yes.
All you iPhone listeners, go to your iTunes podcast. If you're listening right now, subscribe, leave some star ratings, all that stuff that we need for the algorithms on iTunes, all right?
It's about the numbers for Friday, people. It's about the numbers for Friday.
Yes, don't forget.
Algorithms are important
Yeah.
in the back end,
Also,
guys. Like, think about that.
To collaborate on what Friday was saying, big up to the members. Become a member.
Yes.
You get perks when you're a member. Not herks, but perks. You understand what I'm saying?
You sure?
So I'm positive.
All right, I'm just making sure. I'm just making sure. I'm just making sure.
And I know my girlfriend's positive too.
Yeah. I'm just making sure. You know.
Yeah.
I have to be
so
clear for the people that didn't hear
perks, incentives, free stuff, early entries into giveaways, stuff like that. You know, heads up before anybody else. You know, early access to certain content. So please become a member.
Yeah.
It's worth it to become a member. You see us in the street, you say you subscribe, just go the extra step further and become a member.
Yeah, it helps out a lot.
Just do that. You want to help us build, you want to follow the movement, you can help us by being a member. You understand what I'm saying? Becoming a member will help us build the movement bigger. You understand what I'm saying? Makes it bigger, makes it better. You know, it makes us be able to do more. So we appreciate you, Toronto. We appreciate all the people in the street. And please subscribe, like, comment, share, and also become a member.
Facto.
All right.
Facto. Also, I want to send a quick shout out / RIP to my brethren Andy Barnes, ex barber of mine. You know what I'm saying? He was my barber for like a good 10 years plus.
That man must have cut off the natty, because I look like, say, yo.
No. This is after them
him?
times.
You know, because he was still kind of fat in the face. So I'm thinking maybe the man was the guy who cut the natty for Friday, you know?
It was after them times. But yeah, man, shout out to Andy. All the people in the Scarborough side, y'all know who he is. He's a Scarborough legend. You know what I'm saying? He had Andy's Bio down on Kingston Road. Way back, he had his own barbershop, and he's moved around all through the East End. So RIP to him, condolences to his family. You know what I'm saying? Big loss in the Toronto scene. For the people who know, and a lot of people do, yeah.
RIP.
Yeah, real one right there.
Condolences to his family.
Sorry.
Yeah. Phase 3 though. We're in phase 3. We can come outside.
Not yet.
Not yet. Friday.
We're
Not
almost
like
there.
that yet.
Well, by the time when people are listening to this or whatever, because you know this comes out every Thursday morning for the listening audience, but
12:01 Friday.
12:01 Friday night or is it
Thursday evening. 12.
Thursday to Friday.
Yeah.
So
12:01. That's how they've been doing them since 12:01.
we got the gyms.
Is it Thursday to Friday or Wednesday? Into
Well, they said Friday 12 a.m.
No, Friday. So what happens is because basically, so they were supposed to do it on a Monday, then they push it to a Wednesday, and then they're like, okay, on Wednesday we're
Oh,
giving.
sorry, I get what you mean. I thought you were talking about the podcast. I was like, guys, don't
No,
confuse my life. I get it. I'm a little bit high.
Yeah, they
Sorry.
gave us the Monday we're gonna push it to Wednesday and see what numbers are saying while going with the numbers. Then they came out and made their announcement yesterday. For the people that are listening, they made their announcement, and then Friday, which is in the future, tomorrow. At 12:01, so Thursday evening, midnight, 12:01.
Got it.
We're back into phase 3, people.
Phase 3.
So
Except for
please-
Windsor.
Except for Windsor, Essex, they say.
Yeah,
What it means now
Apparently,
for the
there's
people,
a lot of cases over there.
Yeah.
that's where the farmers are, right?
for the farmers, all them people, right?
Migrant farmers and stuff.
Sorry,
So-
and I didn't mean to cut you Friday, but I wanted to understand why Windsor was like in that situation.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the reason
But
why.
I didn't
because
hear any because I didn't really hear much about Windsor in the news, or maybe I wasn't
Yeah.
paying attention to the news when they were
Well-
talking about Windsor. But I didn't catch that.
They said that like everybody else, or they didn't say, like it happened that everybody else went back and went to phase 3, right? And Windsor, Essex, because they have enough farmers that come down there and from the States and from like
Caribbean,
international
everywhere.
and stuff like that. They got to
It's a
get them
little sticky.
tested,
Got it.
right? That's what the argument. Get them all tested. Let's get everybody tested so we can get them to the next level. But the level is now in phase 3. People are going to be able to go inside to restaurants, gyms open back up. What I want to know from y'all, parks, right?
movie theaters.
You got 50 people limit inside of a place now. Are you guys going to start going out as of like Saturday, or are you going to wait a little longer?
Hell no.
Well, see, me personally,
Went to cuss, but
even when I was younger, I wasn't really big on the club scene. You know, I would go to the club scene because, excuse me, I've been in clubs where shit got shot up, and I don't like that. So, and there was a time in Toronto where it's like every weekend the club's getting shot up, like it's a badge of honor or something in Toronto. It was at one point like, yo, man, them shot up the club.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, but anyways, so yeah, that kind of deterred me from going to the club.
Sorry
Right?
to cut you. What about like restaurants?
No,
You
but
know
that's
what I'm saying?
like,
But,
you know,
like-
let me finish. You
My
know.
bad.
Oh,
The
sorry.
club-
sorry.
club
That's
scene.
why. Yeah.
Like the club scene, like, you
taking
know,
the
I was
scenic
into. But the pubs now, I would go check a pub, you know, do a pub thing, whatever. Like before the real shutdown, the day it's funny because before we actually, like, what was it, March or whatever, they did the shutdown.
Yeah.
R.I.P. J Live. We went to
You went
Williams
to the-
Landings.
yeah.
We went for his anniversary and whatever, you know, birthday, whatever, and we and then basically the next day it was locked down everywhere. Couldn't go nowhere, couldn't do nothing.
So now that it's open,
Now,
if something goes on this weekend over there, would you be going?
No, I'm not forwarding. I'm still keeping my distance. You know what I'm saying? I keep my distance. I don't like the mask thing because it's mandatory. You understand what I'm saying? I don't believe in the mandatory shit because once you give into the mandatory shit, then what else are they going to give away? What else are they going to take from you mandatory? One word, mandatory, and people start acting a fool. But anyways, nonetheless, yeah. No, I won't be going out to the club. I won't be going to the movie theater. I won't be doing anything of that where there's going to be 50 people gathering unless it's 50 people that I've been already bubbled with. You understand what I'm saying? They've been saying, oh, 10,
Pause.
whatever. Yeah, well, that's the slang, right? My people, my cronies, or that's what they want to say, or whatever. You know, my family, you know, my block peoples, people from my block, you know. But other than that, I don't need new friends. I'm sorry.
Are the movie theaters opening?
Yeah, phase 3.
No,
Okay.
no, wait.
That makes
Here's my
sense.
question. Because no. Because if if you're paying attention to what's happening and how things are opening, they're following what happened in China. China didn't open everything at once. And only 2 months. Remember, China was locked down for 2 months. We were locked down for more than that.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
We are locked down for a little bit longer than that because they watched what happened in China. So everything that's happening in China is what they're doing moving forward. They didn't open the restaurants right away. We didn't open the restaurants right away. Everybody's taking steps to do things in the right manner. They still haven't opened their movie theaters. And apparently that's not happening until like mid-August or something. And in Japan, where the least amount of cases were, that's where they're not even opening the movie theaters right now. So I'm like, are they going to open the movie theaters here?
I can't even say that for sure. I'm just going off the top of the head with the movie theaters. I know the gym and I know indoor restaurants is a for sure.
They got
Well, the thing is,
so how am I supposed to... Sorry, guys, I have to cut you just for one moment. I'm going to the restaurant. Me have to wear a mask when I'm day inside. How may I eat?
Okay, I'll give you the rules on that. And then I have a question for you. With the restaurants, you go in the restaurant, you have to stay seated.
Remain seated the whole time.
You have to wear your mask going into the restaurant. Obviously, when you're eating and all that, you don't have to have your masks on. I'm not sure in the middle while you're sitting at the table if you're going to have to sit there wearing masks.
Of course you are.
But they said, obviously, when you're eating, you're not going to have to wear the mask. They also discourage getting up. They don't want no getting up unless you have to go to the washroom or pay your bill. That's the only time they want people getting up in a restaurant. My question for you, now that the restaurant's open, are you going to get something to eat inside a restaurant this weekend?
I've been getting things in the restaurant in the first place. I've been taking my food home.
No, but
Are you
going to dine in?
Are you going to dine in?
I don't even do that on a regular basis.
So why would you do it now? Yeah.
Okay.
Fact.
Fine.
Like,
Fine.
what?
I'm asking people, okay, what about you, Guts?
I'm not doing any of that, fam. I'm staying
He didn't hear Gus
inside,
said
B.
no. He just said
I'm
no.
not
You
rocking-
didn't even talk
it's
about
foolish.
anything that was
So
opening.
Not
Go
now,
ahead.
not yet.
Why is this? Is it because of the COVID or is it because...
Yeah, because it's still out there, fam. There's still, until they say there's no cases for like a month, then I'll be more comfortable to go do certain things. Until then, no, I'm a restaurant guy. So like, I like to sit down and go to a restaurant. I'll go to the movies by myself. I'll go watch an Avengers by myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm that kind of guy. But it's like, now I can't go to my dessert spots. I can't do certain things. So it's like, nah, I'll stay inside until they say, yeah, yo.
You're a real fact.
Shout out the meat trees, B. Shout out the meat trees.
I can't go to my dessert spot.
Yeah, my sweet tooth is a different level. Sorry, I know. But yeah, like until they say for a month that there's nothing.
But Guts, that's I don't think that you're gonna get there are 0 cases in a month. Here's my question for you. How long is it gonna take? They're not gonna tell you. Here's the thing. There's gonna be cases and they're not gonna tell you. That's the other problem. So how long is it gonna take before you're comfortable going back to go to Dimitri's and sit down and have waffle with strawberries and thing?
Or anything. That's for all of us.
Next
Because that was
year.
the question I was going to have.
But I was like,
Next
more,
year.
I'm asking Guts about Dimitri's because, you know,
Next year.
that's what he came with.
2021.
2021?
Fam, I'm not doing, and like I'll do little events. Like if the man them call me and we want to do something, whatever, we'll do something. I'm not going to no restaurants, movies, nothing until 2021, fam. I'll do everything Netflix and my thing. Nah, I'm not. And sorry, just to get back on the movie thing really quick. None of the movies are coming out anymore. So because they've pushed everything back, it really doesn't even make sense to put anything out. So it's like all the big blockbuster movies have been pushed back already. So it's like,
or released on streaming platforms.
yeah, and they're moving everything to streaming platforms. So like, to go to the movie theaters now, anyways, it's just like, what are you really gonna watch?
I don't go to the movies
it's
anyways.
I'm just saying, like,
But
if
I'm
you do,
just-
yeah.
I'm-
And it's overpriced.
My thing, okay, my question to y'all now.
Hold on. You got to let them answer the question.
Okay,
Okay,
so-
yeah, my bad.
How long before you feel comfortable to go back outside completely, like regular?
Well, when I was going outside, to do functions and shit like that, it was usually like a birthday party or a certain
Event.
an event. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. An event or an occasion going on where, I'll be inside.
Yeah.
But even then, it's still once I'm with my peoples. I don't really mingle with other people around in the restaurant. So if they're giving me space, like for example, Walk of Flame, it's a buffet. Would I go to a buffet? Hell no. You understand what I'm saying? But a restaurant.
COVID on the crab legs.
But you understand what I'm saying?
How you brought it back to COVID and crabs? You got it back. You brought it back.
What's with the crabs Friday? Why you always bringing that back to that one?
Because the man
that
must
one
have get
second?
scratched up and I bite up one time. Who knows?
Whoa. Let's not start taking no narratives over here.
Yo, you're bringing up the crab talks. But anyways, nonetheless, we're not saying at about Friday. But what I'm saying is this: like, yeah, a buffet or them thing like that. Me not in that. But I'll go to a restaurant and order a thing, and if I have to sit down and wait, but I'm not a man to sit down in the restaurant. And also, it's really melted though. I ain't sitting down in the restaurant already, so I'm a man. Get my food and go. You understand? That's my vibe. Been bid my vibe. You know what I mean? So that's not really changing much for me. But like functions with friends, as long as it's a certain, the same group of friends that I've been interacting with, I have no problem with that. But new friends.
No new friends.
No new friend time. And I'm not friend for no time for no new friend.
Shout out to the boy.
Right?
I would say end of this year. I won't say 2021, but comfortably in the end of fall, I would more feel a little comfortable to come back outside.
So December?
End of
November.
I feel that's when the second wave is gonna come in the cold weather.
Here's my thing. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I promise you, if somebody convinced me, I went, and I'll tell you guys my experience when I go. But I'm gonna do it because out.
Oh,
Like to a restaurant, I need to test it. I need to understand what it looks like inside there. Like I
I
don't want a
you.
secondhand account. I want to see what you guys are really doing inside here.
You know-
Because right now I'm already looking at this plexiglass over there everywhere, and I'm like, are you gonna put a plexiglass at all these booths and tables?
No.
Is it gonna be like that? Friday, don't tell me no, because
Yo,
that is absolutely
what's going on?
possible.
Yo,
I'm telling you,
plexiglass?
that's absolutely
They're caking.
possible. That they put plexiglass all over the restaurant.
I think what they're gonna
You're
do.
gonna be in like glass
Those
cubicles.
are the ones that have money.
They're gonna have capacity every place, right? So if the place holds like 40 people, then only 20 people are gonna be allowed. So there's space between each table.
Totally understandable, but I'm telling you, I need to understand what's happening, and I don't want to see somebody else's picture because anybody can Photoshop it. I need to see exactly what's happening in the
need
actual
to experience
restaurant
for
itself.
yourself.
Because right now, if you go like, let's say, if you go to any restaurant right now, there's plexiglass in front of the person that you're ordering their food from. The plexiglass is all the way up. You know how it covers the food? Now it's all the way to like the top of the ceiling. So what is the actual seating area going to look like now that you're letting people sit in your restaurant?
Yeah.
Okay, my question to y'all. When the hell is the last phase? Like, how many phases are we going to have until
Okay,
the...
phase
That's
4.
what someone wants
think
in PS4.
phase 4 is when they actually find a cure.
Okay.
Is that what phase 4 is?
I
that
think.
what it
Then
is?
we are definitely
No
going to be in
way.
phase 3 for like
No
ever.
way. No
Yeah,
way.
because like, what's next?
But that's why I'm asking, because, like, how many phases, like... Because they haven't told us. They haven't said, okay, we're going to do these phases until we get to phase 4. And then at phase 4, that's when they haven't said anything. This is why I don't trust yo.
Yeah, you have to remember, this is the government. This is the same.
COVID-19, bro.
This is the same government that gave away, what's it called? The blankets to the
Oh, the
natives.
measles blankets.
The measles and the smallpox. You know what I'm saying? So just
getting
know
medieval
yourself.
on these niggas.
Just know yourself, eh? I think the agenda is, I'm gonna say it. I'm probably gonna get flack for it, but it's to kill black people. That's what I feel the agenda is.
I don't
Well,
think
no.
they're just trying to kill black people.
No.
I think they're
that's
trying to
what
kill
the agenda
any
is.
like actual minority. I don't think
Yeah,
it's just.
even my yeah.
I don't
any
think
melanated
it's-
person.
I don't think that it's just black people. Like
But we're the main target.
when it comes to this disease that's going on here, I just think it comes to, do you have the money or do you not have the money to be able to afford not even the treatment? Are you able to afford the groceries because they went up? Are you able to afford the fact that everything is super inflated at the moment? That's the problem.
No, that's the
if you're
problem
in like
also.
if you're like living in the projects, whether you're black, white, Chinese, Indian, whatever, if you live in like low income housing, whatever the case is, you're probably in a struggle right now.
You're
and
more
nobody's
susceptible to COVID-19.
Exactly. And I'm
Yeah.
like, the people that are like in the front line, PSW workers, guess what? A lot of them live in a poorer area and they're more susceptible
Yeah.
than anybody else. All you're
Nurses,
doing is
all that.
Exactly.
Facto.
So what are you doing right now? You're jeopardizing these people. Those are the people that are at risk.
Yeah, and they did do a study,
Yo, bro, that map was up. Excuse
Yeah.
my language, but that map was messed up when you looked at it.
Yeah. And it showed that the places that were more low income had more COVID-19 cases. It's a thing.
Reported cases?
No, known cases.
Known cases. It's a thing. It's definitely a thing. It's not a secret. It's not like
Yo,
even what you say, it's not a hot take. It's happening.
Yo, Black, listen to me. In Parkdale alone, there's how many flipping old age homes and stuff like that.
Yeah, a lot of people believe this shit. You know what I'm saying?
They're rude.
But let's get to some music, yo. I'm trying to feel like fucking.
I was like, that just made me so mad Friday. Sorry.
What are you guys looking at? Some kind of fucking.
No, not that. That one.
No, we were just seeing somebody edited who they would want to see on the next Red Table Talk. I'm pretty sure you know who.
I
Megan
don't.
Thee Stallion?
No.
The other
counter.
person.
What?
They want to see it.
They want to see. They were edit. They were
not
just
that it's
doing an
happening.
edit, and they put his face in it, kind of thing.
Okay, let's
Tory?
let's let's package that into Tory section.
On the red table?
keep an eye on that, because if that becomes a meme, that's an ongoing meme. What is this? The Shade Room? The Shade Room is not right, eh?
Honestly, that's why I stopped following them.
Petty.
They're
I love
so
that.
not right.
I really stopped. I stopped following them. I was like, you guys send off the worst kind of energy. So terrible.
They do.
So terrible.
They're not right. Okay, let's get to some music, yo.
Freddie is dying.
There's so much stuff to get to
Yo,
today,
Frito,
man.
pass me our ashtray, please.
Oh man. Okay, so top six tracks in Canada.
Ambiance.
You know what I'm saying?
Michael.
Just in the timing too, right? As
Ambiance.
soon as we start talking about Toronto rappers
We
and
don't
Canadian
even need
rappers.
the sound effect. We don't even need the sound effect. It just does it for us. That's it.
Every time.
Oh man,
City knows.
trust me. Okay, but yeah, compiled of all the music videos that have dropped within the last week, last 7 days or so, all 500 views and up. Shout out to the people out there who, you know what I mean, putting out mad freaking music, yo. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to
Fire.
you, Sav. You
thanks.
got a lot on this list this week. You know
Thank
what I'm saying?
you.
Also,
Thank
the
you.
list has I seen like it's variety. Like it's not just Toronto. I see we got Ottawa in there.
Yes, that's
Always
right.
variety,
I think Montreal's
baby.
in
That's
there.
what
I think
got.
Edmonton's in there.
You
Like
cut that KGoon that KGoon track quick
Yeah,
Friday.
yeah. That's alumni.
Yeah.
But speaking of,
I like that track.
number 6, KGoon featuring Mike Shabb, Need My Dose.
Look that money, that's so close. I can never have remorse. I ain't try this out for you. Rather just give you a choice. You should
I like this video, man. I really like this video.
I'm not a fan of lean, but I like the song.
Yeah.
That's what it is for me. I was like, bro, there's too many
Yeah.
lean cups in this video.
No, that-
you got me tripping, and
Yo,
I'm
the
like, I'm
I
not
like
drinking
that. I actually
this.
like that visual
But
on the
it's cool.
staircase.
Yes.
With all the cups.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if the cups are supposed to represent people or doses that he might have took already, or
I don't know,
what
but
it's
that-
supposed
the
to represent.
concept-
But I like that visual of him sitting with all the cups, big ones, small ones.
I agree with you.
Right? I like that visual. I'm not a fan of lean,
No.
but the track, like the vibe on the track, I can fuck with it. But like I said, I'm not a fan of the lean, so I wouldn't promote it because of the lean. But I do like the vibe on the track. I like visuals in the video, but I'm not a fan of the lean. I'm going to say that myself. I've been saying that from day one. My take is, you know, you drink lean, you done know already. But yeah, it's still
yeah.
a big track, and he's alumni. He was a real guy. When we had him, it was one of those like.
It was a good.
It was a good interview,
Yeah.
and his energy in the interview showed through like how he is as a person.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? Yo, f off, man! I'm doing an interview here, man, and it seems like every time he told the people to stop, it just got louder around him. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, you're doing an interview? Yeah, really? All right. Instead, they just came around the car, and the party just came. You know, but shout out to you,
Yeah, man.
number 6.
Shout out KGoon.
You know what I'm
Really
saying?
good. It was good. It was
a
a
good
good
track.
track.
What
It
else
was-
y'all think?
I like that the video was black and white. I think that added to the like, and I want to say dramatics, but it's not the dramatics, but it
Yeah,
added to the
yeah.
depth of the video. That's what it is. Because I think if it was color, it would have just been like, I don't know. It was just a really good concept. That's what I enjoyed about that video a lot. I really
Yeah.
like the song, to be honest. Even though you're talking about this lean in this song like this, it was good.
Yeah.
It was good. It was well put together.
Gutsy Guts, what you think?
Dope song. The visuals. I love the visuals, man. Probably my favorite visuals on the list.
I won't go that far.
No, me. My
Is this
opinion.
your pick of the week?
That's what music video wise, maybe. I think so.
Remember, they're music videos.
Yeah, the music. Well, the song. Like I like the song. Again, the whole lean thing. Like I'm not a fan of either.
Yeah.
But the song is dope. I'm gonna put it. Yeah, my pick of the week for music video wise.
Gutsy's pick of the week for the music video. Big up to KGoon, yo. I agree with what y'all are saying. Like, the video's tough. I like the lean cups on the thing on the stairs. The next homie there, Mike Shabb.
Yep.
Dope verse from him too.
Yep.
You know
Second
what I'm
verse.
saying?
Second
You know what I'm
verse,
saying?
Sav.
Second verse.
Second verse, Sav.
It was really,
Second
it was
verse,
really
savvy.
good. I'm not
Second
gonna lie.
verse, Savvy. Oh shit, that's it. The second verse is Savvy from now on.
Not all the songs gave me that this week, though. Not on the list, but in total. But go on.
Can
But
you
when
guys
it's
let me, can you
Yes,
guys let me finish?
sorry. Like,
But yeah.
you choked. Look.
Yo, man, move over, man. Move over.
Sorry. But yeah, man, dope video from him. You know what I'm saying? So big up to KGoon. Okay. Number 5, Burner Bandz, No Pumpfake.
They eat a steak, the haters real, the love is fake. I never shit on my brother's name. No matter what they try to pay, I never switch up.
But is he free?
I don't know, but I hope so. If he isn't, free up. You know what I'm saying? Hold your head. You know what I'm saying? Stay safe. You know what I mean? Come out and make that good music you've been making.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna front, yo. I'm not the biggest fan of this song. I like the video,
Basic.
but he's done better tunes than that. You know
Oh,
what I'm
for
saying?
sure. But yeah.
These guys love the Timmy Cup too, yo.
Yo,
Fire.
Was he in the? Remember there was a video
yo,
too.
shout that
No,
out, bro.
Super Wasp.
That's
No,
Patriotism.
that's big. That's
Double
big.
cup Timmy.
Because
Super
somebody,
Wassy.
Super Wassy that
Super
high.
Wasp.
Yeah.
It was in the cereal one.
Yo,
Remember?
no, they always, yo, listen.
Yeah,
You have
the
to
exotic
understand, you have to
place, yes.
follow the double cups with these guys, okay?
I understand that there's lean in there because it was purple when they showed me the shot, but I appreciate the fact that I got to see the Canadian.
I'm not even
like,
talking about the
the-
lean. I'm not even talking about the lean in the cup. I'm just talking about the actual double cups themselves.
Yeah.
When you're looking at these guys' double cups, like YG and all these guys, it's either like a Timmy's, 7-Eleven, or like a Subway. You know what I mean? Like, the cups have meanings. Like, I don't know what they actually mean, but to these guys, each cup has a meaning.
I feel like it just means we're Canadians.
I- yeah.
Minus the Subway one because they got that in the States. But I feel like every time I see them,
No.
they always
Oh, yeah.
have a Timmy's
Something
cup.
Canadian.
Yeah.
To,
Yeah,
I
or
guess to let people know.
7-Eleven's also a States thing too. So that's why I was like, I think in like the last couple
That's
of
what
videos.
it is. That's beautiful.
Yeah, the last couple of videos,
No.
they've had a Timmy's cup. That's what I remember.
No, I've seen it too.
And what I appreciate is that you can kind of see the Tim, but on the front of it, you can always see the maple leaf. And I was like, yeah. Like,
Proud Canadians.
Yeah.
But
It's like-
definitely seems like a filler track to me. Just something,
Yeah.
you know, hold it till whatever. Again, I don't know
That's
the
exactly
situation.
what it seems like. When you say it like that, that's exactly what it seems like. They had the video in the tuck,
Yeah, just
and it was probably something they filmed, and they were probably like, you know what? We're not really happy with this. Or maybe they were like, you know what? This is just an extra video. Maybe one day, you know, they felt kind of saucy or whatever, and they're just filming videos, you know, whatever. Because we don't know how their filming schedule is like, right?
I think with the situation right now, he might have just had that in the tuck.
That's
and
what I
then
mean.
Let that off for now. See
Hold
what
that.
go on.
Right?
what
They
do
could
you
have
think
filmed a
about the
couple.
video, Friday?
I thought it was tough. I like his jacket. That
I
jacket
really
is
like his jacket.
crazy.
It's hard.
You know what I'm
The
saying?
black and white one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the
yeah.
R8. I'm sorry. I like the Audi.
Yeah, the audio is
You know
nice.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I like the Audi.
Guts?
You know what I mean? I won't lie. I
Same
like
now.
the R8.
same thing. Video was alright.
I feel it's a basic
song,
video,
Yeah,
though.
same thing. Song. It was just alright to me.
Yeah. Well, big up the Burner Bandz. That's
Free up if you're not.
We Love Hip Hop alumni right there 2 times. You know
You
what I'm
guys
saying?
know how I feel about Burna Bandz already.
Yeah,
So I'm,
yeah.
I'm biased and I just like this.
Yo, Burner Bandz is double alumni. He's 2-time alumni.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Big up. But number 4, KGJ 100.
Wasn't luck. Ask all of my homies, they will tell you what is up. Realist out here, I always keep it up.
Okay. I like what this young man has to say on this track.
Yeah.
He's promoting non-violence in his music. I can appreciate that.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it still sounds just as good as anything else.
That's a guy that's
Talking
walking around
about
the city.
Gun
He's from Ottawa.
clapping.
He's walking
Yeah, he's from
Yeah.
Ottawa.
That's right.
Just like anything. It's proper. It's popping. The rhymes is like his cadence. He's doing it all in that track. One thing for me, his voice is a little whatever, but other than that, fire. I appreciate exactly what he's saying. I can see what he's saying, and I like it. So keep it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Promote
the
that
video?
non-violence. The video, everything. The video was fire. Everything about the track, the video, everything was nice. I liked it all.
Yeah.
But it's not my pick of the week, though.
Okay,
My pick of the week is violent. I won't lie.
that's fine. That's okay. We'll get to that.
One thing with that video, because the things that he's talking about in the tune, like he's like very transparent in it, right? But like it really showed that Ottawa's got some gully sides to it, eh? People don't sleep on Ottawa. Like people think it's because it's the capital of the country and like it's not as hood as Toronto that the people don't get it in. But from what it sounds like and from the different areas that he's showing in his video, it looks like they get it in over there.
Oh yeah.
So
You don't forget the man ran up on the Capitol over there, eh?
Yeah, yeah.
I was watching the video, you know, and I was like, because I stopped labeling where everybody's from, and I'm watching the video, and I'm watching it, and I was like, sure, may. I was like, why am I seeing all these things? I was like, oh shoot. I was like, oh crap, we're definitely in Ottawa, because I was like, it fully says like it says the French word, the street, and then it says like the English at the end.
I
Obviously,
didn't even know that was like that there.
Yeah.
I've never been to Ottawa.
It's like totally bilingual, like 100%. Everything there is
That's
like
blessed.
totally bilingual.
Super small though.
That's blessed, though.
Yeah.
Because that's how you could learn. Like, that's how you could really learn something. If it's
Yeah.
right there,
Yeah.
bilingual in your face, English and in
Yeah.
French, like, okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's impressive. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man.
And I appreciate what this kid is doing.
But that's what caught my eye in the video.
And
like,
I'm not calling him a kid,
Yeah.
but I appreciate the music. Keep it up. I like the positivity in the music. I also like op talk and trap music too. So, but I appreciate exactly. I can see what you're going for and stick to your dream, like you say in the chorus. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, big chorus.
Nice.
So
Gutsy Guts, what you think?
Yeah, nice little video there. I'm a fan of the video. Song's alright, but yeah.
Yeah. You know, what Herc was saying with the hook, that follow your dreams, that hook is like very inspirational. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he runs that tune like as far as he can get her run at basketball games and that type of thing. You
oh,
know
for
what I'm
sure,
saying?
because it's like it sticks. Like, you know, it's like a positive. You know, and it's like, yeah.
Yeah, it's grimy enough and it's
track.
safe.
Motivational at the same
Yeah.
exactly. Like, don't give up on your dreams is basically what he's saying in the
Yeah.
chorus. You know
So,
what I mean?
so big up to you, KGJ.
Yeah,
Keep doing your thing.
Number 4.
number 4.
But number 3, and just to be transparent with the audience, the 6 to 4, that's all based on the numbers this week. Okay.
Oh.
Common Gang came out pretty strong, but they didn't vote for a lot of different people. All right, they voted for the top 3 who we got right now. Okay, so number 3, Roney featuring Sick People. Go there.
Keep my toes snare, gotta keep my toes snare. Don't stop me in the money, gang with me.
Go there. Go there. Go there.
Let me tell you something, okay? Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys this right now. This is what I was waiting for from Roney. Like this is what I was waiting for. Like this, like just anything different. I appreciate this so
The bop
much.
on
Like
it.
I told you guys, he has so much talent. I just needed something different. One thing, just one, and he gave it to me this week, and I appreciate it. And this video is fucking fire.
Yeah,
They
and
look
the
like they're
hook,
having so much fun. And
that hook is like
It is.
it gets you.
Catchy.
it's really a bop.
You know what I mean? Like at first, because you know, until the person starts rapping. You know what I'm saying? Until the person starts rapping, you don't know if it's the hook or not, right? So then when I realized that was the hook, I was like, "Whoo! I'm gonna hear that again."
And as a meme guy, you can use it for memes. That's what I like about the song too. You can use it for all kinds of memes.
Don't kill me.
Yeah.
So what? So what? We can't know which one.
Don't care.
You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
second
Sorry,
one.
keep going.
But yeah, the song's dope. Roney, my guy. Can you put some black girls in your music video, please?
Thank you.
If the black girls are in your videos, can I get some video light, please? Like nothing against, bro. I love your music, love the videos too. Fam, please just throw some black girl, 1, 2 black girl in the
Some
video.
melanin.
Like,
Guys, thank you so much because I didn't want to be the one to say it.
Look like spring
No,
break
I gotta say it
weekend
because
over there.
no, but like this is that's my rock on Roney because though like
Look like Cancun over there.
yeah the man never no black things, B.
Oh man.
I'm like, I didn't want to be the one to say it because I sound like the angry black girl all the time. So I was like, I'm just gonna hold my tongue on that.
Right?
Oh
I don't
man. But yeah, man.
But
big
big
up to
tune,
Roney.
big tune, and
big
sick
up to
people.
sick people.
Sick
Yeah.
people. Dead man and now
Dead man,
this.
dead man,
Yo,
dead man.
Man's working.
I'm the
Over
new
there?
gang leader.
Mm.
Is that the same song?
They're in BC.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Hence
Yeah.
all the white girls. There you go.
Fam, stop it right now. There's black people in freaking
Black
BC.
things in
There's a
BC.
couple.
Just
There's a
Fly
couple.
them out, fam.
There's a 1-2. You know what I'm saying? It's from Seattle or something.
fly them out.
Trust me,
Fly
I've
out the
been there.
black thing, B.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You say throw 1-2 Toronto things on the plane.
I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
You really keep your mouth shut? Why? Well, what did you think of the video though? We didn't get her saying on the
What do
video.
you think of the video?
I like Rooney. I like what Roney does. I like what Roney does on the tracks all the time. I've been a fan of his music. Like I like the style. I like the cadence of the track. I like the second verse. First verse is good. Sick people. Yeah, sick. He's coming right now with a buzz. Like
He's on one.
I don't know where he just popped out of or where he just came out of, like whatever rock he just came from under. Not to be rude or whatever, but this man just popped up. You understand what I'm saying? Like, the man just popped up and he's been on the list constantly for the last like 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Like the man's had music on the list, or he's number 1 on the list, or number 2 on the list, or whatever. If I'm mistaken, correct me.
Same place last week. Same.
You understand?
Yep.
But whatever. Nonetheless, he's making waves.
Yeah.
Right? So continue what you're doing, sir. And please, 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 please. This is for all the artists out there.
What is that?
Think before you strike. You know what I mean? Think about if something has a consequence. Just take a second. That's all. Take 1 second. Because too many of us, we're losing too many artists. They're getting locked up or they're getting murdered. So please, take 1 second just to think before you strike. That's all I ask.
Message.
Yeah. Facto. But yeah, man, big up to both of them right there. Number 2.
Fire track.
3 to the Dawn featuring Jason Pax, Grimy.
Trap just to sign me, line me. Flash a gun like some high beams. Grip the pole, send your soul where the sky be.
I'm just gonna say this is my pick of the week.
We knew it. We knew that.
Hey, I'm Grimy. Okay, so you said in the beginning, your pick of the week is just a little bit on the grimy side or violence.
Yeah, the
Violence.
violence,
Pun intended, right? The video starts with a lot of shit. 2 to the 3 to the Dawn, throw 2 shots to the
Like it's
I was
a
like, and you're
movie.
talking
It's a
to the
short
plug, B.
film. It's
Oh,
a short
so
film with
rude.
a music. It's a short film with music attached to it. That's how I look at
Do
it.
you know where he's from?
Man.
Jason.
Edmonton.
No, I wasn't talking
why-
to
why?
you. B. But thank you. Not Jason. No, not Jason.
3 to Dawn.
3 to
Yeah.
Dawn.
Oh,
He's from Edmonton.
well, the
Yeah.
way that the visuals and everything, I kind of figured that much, but also, like I said, it's like a movie. It's like a movie. So, and yeah,
Mans
I
are
like it.
getting off
That's
the
my
bus.
pick. That's my pick. That's my pick.
Listen,
Mans
all
are
I
getting
know
off the
is-
bus
But I've
from
been
the
a fan.
bus station at Edmonton bus station.
Yeah, but I've been a fan though.
So crazy.
Yo, I've been a fan. Even when it says downtown Edmonton,
Yeah.
845.
So Friday, you're rocking with the video.
I like the video. I like the tune a lot.
Is this your pick of the week, Friday?
I don't want it to be, but it's, but it totally is. It totally is.
Yo.
Okay, let me tell you. The Goonies are getting off the bus at the Edmonton station. I don't know if people caught that. Like,
Yeah,
who's
yeah.
getting off the
The
bus?
bus, yeah, no.
Is their Goonies just reaching to Edmonton? I'm like,
Going to make it work, man.
This
They
is
want to do their thing. OT, bro.
this is
Allow the
too
man them.
much.
What do you mean go and they're already out there. They're already out there.
That's what I'm saying. But yo, allow the man them. Let them do their thing. But what I'm saying is,
video purposes only, guys.
yeah,
This is video purposes
that's
only.
it.
Just,
We're joking.
But I've been a fan of Jason Pack from time. From
I've
the
actually-
Free Smoke song, I think it was. I've been talking about the man can rap. The man delivers. And even then,
He's uncut.
yeah, I know. Even his brethren Snipes is sick with it too. So don't get it twisted.
I've actually been a fan of 3 to Dawn too when he was formerly Dizzy the Dawn. He's been doing this thing in Edmonton for a while.
See, now you're
so-
creeping.
Oh, Friday, you know.
Yes. So he's been doing this thing. He's actually like.
Stop. Can you have me give me some paper towel, please?
I possibly could do that for you, sir.
Thank you, brethren.
But yeah, like an original like Edmonton OG out there. He's been doing this thing. My thing though,
Deadmonton?
like Deadmonton, you know, shout him out really quick.
Thank you.
Is it good to be a plug, bro?
I don't think so.
Like plugs are getting robbed,
Not based on this
ran off
video,
on
fam.
the plug. Like I don't know, like that looks like.
They want
I
to have
don't
the gun
agree
on
with-
their man
But just in general, like
I don't
Them
agree with
dragging
running
guys
off on the plug.
CF.
But the
I don't
plug
agree
is
with that.
the plug
I
for the
don't
last
agree with
couple of
that.
years. Like the plug has been getting shitted on. Like let's be real.
I'm gonna put a no comment on there because it's gonna cause me to give a rant.
Yo, how can you?
Oh yeah.
I don't want that rent.
So we're getting that Tuesday. Yeah. I gave you a video for Tuesday.
No. Because I used to be the plug once upon a time. But let's move on.
What? Anyways, in the name of the Lord, please to continue.
100 blunts to the head.
So what do you think of the video?
Bro.
100 blunts
I
to the head.
promise you, if I seen any of these niggas in the dark, I cross the street.
Steph's clutching her purse.
No, fuck, I don't carry purses. Don't do that. But I'm like,
10
nah,
to
B.
13-year-olds. Well, then yes, I will cross the street.
But I'm sorry, you didn't see that. And you know what C-Vid is too, or the visual. What? It's when they just pop out of the shadow. What are you doing? What? How do you pop out of the shadow? What you see from first things first. What you see from Jameson Pass first is just like gold in his mouth. What? That's the first thing you see, and that's coming to. Imagine that's coming towards you.
With the
What?
glizzies.
Like,
With
are you
the burners up?
for real? Okay. And then you got this guy in
All
his,
I'm saying
what
is-
is this? What's it? Coogee in his Coogee sweater. You're telling me you're gonna pop out in the dark, and I'm gonna be okay with that. You don't look like you're nice, sir.
So you're
Sorry.
saying you're not taking no trips to Edmonton?
I'm
the
going to
hood?
Edmonton. I'm going to talk to all of these niggas. Like, what?
Wow, so just going out there. You guys better be ready, eh? Don't make the
Eh?
ghosts come for you guys, eh? No, but it's a sick video, sick track.
Yeah.
Jason can rap. The next the man under can also rap. But Jason Jason can do his thing.
This is a fire track.
I've been a fan.
Nigga, I'm Grammy.
You know what I'm saying? I've been a fan. You know what I'm saying? And shout out more Edmonton. I want to see more of it. Shout it out. Let me see it.
Yeah, big up
I want to
Edmonton
see
over
it.
there, man.
You
You
know what I'm
guys are
saying?
doing
Let me
your
see what's going on out there.
They pre in the things over there. I'm like,
I want to see Wagwan out there. Come, my sister said, yo, in a wicked out there. So I want to know Wagwan out there.
Yeah, man. Big up Edmonton,
She
aka
there.
Edmonton.
You understand?
But number one,
One.
And we're not talking about Nelly.
Yes.
SK.
The one, that's from Nelly, but
Sorry.
SK. Nothing new.
Headshot when we coming through. Man down, it ain't nothing new. Yeah. I'm flipping the.
he
I
goes
really
in
like
on
this
that track.
song.
So I like. Are those weed bags? Is that weed hanging from the ceiling?
I think so.
He's in a grow up.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I was like, yeah, I believe so.
And there's a SK step. I don't know. Holler at me in the comments, DMs, whatever. Let
There's
me
a
know
dance?
what this dance is. If you've been
Are you gonna do it?
paying attention,
Friday's gonna
Show
start
me.
A lot of people do it, but
Friday's
yeah,
gonna
let's
stand
go.
up. Look, he's standing up. He's standing
One
up.
episode.
Oh my gosh. Go that way, man. Go that way.
Where are you going?
This guy wants me to get up.
Should I hold on? Let me pull them.
Move the camera.
That's the step?
I want to get to see the OVO logo.
Oh my
Oh, gosh.
goodness.
Jeez.
Where's the step?
Jeez.
Yo,
down
Friday.
You gotta do the handle.
I
You gotta
can't
do
do
the
it.
hand
Like-
movement too.
You know who you look like
Oh,
right now?
there we go. There we go.
I can't even see what you're doing, man.
No, I got
I can
that.
see it.
I got that.
You
I
know
wish
what?
you did it over there.
You know what,
But
Friday?
I got it Friday.
That was almost reminiscent of Tom Cruise jumping on the couch.
Stop this.
Doing
No,
the fucking-
Right, I got a little bump to him still.
Yes.
Yo, okay, he got this move. He does it from every video.
Every single one.
And I know I'm not imagining it or anything because this is the third time I've seen it in a row now.
Man, shifting gears?
Yeah.
Is that what he's doing? He's shifting gears? Do you know how to drive standard?
I'll ask my dancing brethren.
Do you
What
know how
was
to
the
drive
name of it,
standard?
alright?
No.
Okay.
Because
never
what
mind.
you're doing is
'Cause
not
that's-
shifting gears.
That's
You're-
the because I'm like you shift.
You're going from automatic to drag, my guy.
Yeah.
Like a motorcycle
park
or
to
something like
drive.
Not
that.
even
yeah.
motorcycle,
That's it.
standard 3 pedals, okay? Clutch, gas, brake, my G. You understand what I'm saying? Not just gas and brake. Not that's automatic dead pedal shit, nigga. You
But
understand what I'm saying?
I like this video. I really like this song.
Yeah.
And this is definitely my pick, and
That's
I
your pick of the
appreciate
week?
it that it's like number one. I actually really like it.
Wow.
Really good. Really good. I enjoyed it. I actually did. I enjoyed it.
Pick of the week from Savvy Sav. What you think, Gutsy?
Yeah, dope song, dope video. I like that song.
I like the visuals of that also.
Yeah, the visuals are nice.
Now that we have established that was Bud hanging from the ceilings and shit like that, it's all smoky.
Again, be different, creative. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like it.
Stepped out of the trap. I'm not saying he was always in the trap, but I'm just saying music video wise, they're just like, we're not gonna go to the condo, we're not gonna go to the trap.
Shout out little BandKamp.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Right? That's what the man said. Yo, it's not it's not your average go to the Airbnb and pop Hennessy bottles and jump around.
Yeah.
So
No, he's consistent with the different videos too, because he's got this one in the grow house. He had the other one where he's like in the middle of nowhere in the fields. You know what I'm saying? So he switches it up. You know what I'm saying? Big up,
that's
big
all we
up.
can ask. That's all we can ask for.
But
Word to Big Bird.
honorable mentions. ASF Lucky 7, Walk. Baker's Club, Allah's Kitchen remix featuring 6 Letter, BriskInTheHouse, and Raz Fresco.
So fire.
Let me see here. Jayde, for the summer freestyle, confidential, not in the same.
Hypothetically sane, susceptible pain. Rushing your ribcage, destroying the people. The thoughts that they dictate. How can I think straight with this proper?
Lito, Freshie, IQ, G Shan, Zoronto, Dre Stacks, Zuronto, Dre Stacks, Dre Stacks, Let It Go, Two Fangs, Forever, Stacks, Session.
He did the dash, they tried to pull us over. Ay, hop on beats and spaz like I did too much coca. Ay.
TJ Green, Campari, Pino, Hold It Down, 92, Somebody, ASF Lucky 7 again, Adidas.
I got an addiction to fast money, overdose and I was counting it. Trap, invest to go get a job, break a bitch or go flip out.
LilBandKamp, video game.
Fire.
Jeez.
Busy Bee, 300 Degrees, C-Row, Memories.
Fire.
Lib Weezy, featuring M.Y. Michi, Money Dance.
Every day she wants more. Oh, never.
So fire.
So let's see what this is here. That's BBM shit, featuring Ason Eastwood, Family Black Gang, Sci-Fire Soze, and Daniel Sun. The Weeknd, Snowchild, Andrew Winters, and Caleb Simmons, Verified, JFL JJ, is that right? JFL JJ, Drip.
Niggas talk a lot of shit. I'm a big dog getting bigger. Go sit down, you are a kid. I'm getting money.
Brisky, No New Friends featuring Chubby C, Pressa featuring Sleepy Hollow and Chef G, Head Tap,
Big True,
Droop Holiday featuring Curse, Daps, OTC, Ranko Fly, Tony Ranks, and Risky G, Who's With Me, Dat Boy featuring A1 Grams,
Fire.
A1s.
Dance, bitches love the way the chain swing when I dance. Sold weed on my mama crib, nigga damn. She kicked me out, see that.
Laneway
Fire
Mafia
track.
presents
Stepped on my A1s.
Reason.
Yeah,
Can I say
GTG Freshie
something?
track, really quick. The GTG Freshie track, they shut down the highway on that one, yo. They just shut down the 401, fam. Check that video out.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, bro. Shut down the
Man, they
401.
were
Big
brazen
tune.
like that. We don't want to promote that because them try if you watch we and
Quick fast, about this A1 track also hurt because I had to listen. First things first, the man is super polite. Okay, the young man is very polite. Up and coming artist. He sent me a message. His video wasn't out on Sunday.
Yeah.
I sent him a message. I said, when your video's out, send me the link. He sent me the link. Today he sent me a message and he said, did you like it? Thank you for listening to it. Did you like it? I enjoyed it, and I'm going to talk about it today because I actually really enjoyed it. And he came at me so politely. Come at me politely. I promise you I'll talk about your video myself.
What about the video?
It was really good. So the video is they're literally in the trap. They're not doing anything. They're in the kitchen
standing
on the counter.
Girl stepped on my A1s, yo.
Stepped on my A1s. The man is just on the counter, just on it. He's not doing
All that,
nothing.
yo, the man them are
But
cooking money in the trap, bro.
That's what they're doing. They're not
the
cooking
man them don't have
anything
no
but
dough,
money.
no nothing. The man them are cooking money in the trap.
Money
That's
in
what
the
they're
trap.
doing.
That's
man.
it.
They're cooking money, yo. You see, usually you like, okay, R.I.P. Smoke Dog. You know, like trap everywhere. You know, the girls cooking on the stove, right? These guys are in the trap, just him and his brethren. The first thing you see is the pot with like 10 grand going into the pot. That's it. And then the video starts, and then they're just doing their thing.
That's it.
Nice.
And
Like,
yeah.
honestly, the video's simple, but it's the bars in the hook
I-
and the first verse. It's fire.
I took in the song and I looked at the video a couple of times when I was doing my thing, but I was just more listening to the song. And I thought
And
the
it
song was
premiered
tough.
on 6 Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to 6 Wars too. That's alumni.
Wow.
Let's
So
cut.
long ago.
Let's cut to a break here, or do you guys
Yes.
want to? Yeah, let's cut to a break before we get to these stories, because this next story is we're gonna take some time on still. Let me see what I got here. Century. I got a tune from Century. That's 6 views. alum-
Century. It's Century.
Century.
It is Century.
Century.
It's just she just spelt it like
It's
that.
spelt
Why do I
like
keep on
Xena,
doing
not pronounced like
This is
Xena.
Century.
Spelt
Century Sam, no?
Century.
Yeah.
Shout out to Century. That's 6 views on Cut alumni. Her track that right now,
Fire.
big tune,
Fire.
nice message in there.
Fire.
Track is called 6 Page. Scene.
Fire.
It happened last night at about 7:30, and this morning people who live here in the area are still shaken by the
East End Clips on the beat.
Okay, so let's get to it. Okay, Megan Thee Stallion. I'm just gonna jump into it. Bring your mic over there, Gutsy, before we get in, because I'm just gonna jump into it. Megan Thee Stallion has broken her silence. Okay, I want to start off by apologizing. Okay, because we've been going a little bit crazy over, not too crazy, but I said some rude shit. Okay, so I want to apologize. I said hoofs. You know, she got, shot in the hoofs and all kind of stupid jokes. Okay, and I'm trying to.
Yeah, he said that. Yeah, he definitely said that.
I can't help my comedic bone. Okay.
And now he wants to crack up laughing because he thinks it's still like
Comedic
a joke.
bone.
Like,
It's jokes,
I'd be
man.
funny sometimes, but it's not funny.
no,
Okay.
it's not funny.
My apologies. She broke her silence because she basically said that Tori. I'll play it for y'all. I'll play this. It's way easier for me to play it than explain it. Let me see if I could find here. Miss Megan Thee Stallion breaking the silence here. Sorry. Organized. I should have had this prep from before. My bad. Here we
Why
go.
should you do this on the live?
Good.
Yeah.
I really just wanted to get on here and I'm smiling. Even though a lot of things have been,
Dom Kennedy.
things that have been making me not smile, but I'm back. So I see a lot of people painting fake ass narratives and making up stories and all this other whack ass shit. But I also see a lot of people that have been like being very supportive and sending prayers, and I just really appreciate that. I saw the hotties doing a lot of, and I had to get surgery, and I just want to say thank y'all so much because I was shot in both of my feet, and I had to get surgery to get the shit taken out, get the bullets taken out.
For me, I'm like, to shoot some house, I don't know, man.
Okay, so she's saying she got shot in both her feet.
Her feet.
Both her feet.
No tendons or bones were hit.
Fleshy
And
parts.
she'll be all right.
She got lucky.
She got mad lucky.
She did.
Did she say that Tori shot her in her feet?
Did she say
Her
it?
feet.
She said feet.
I don't care what she
Whatever
said.
she said, the man what the fuck she did she say he did it?
She didn't say Tori shot me in the feet. She said I got shot in the foot
That's
or
the
feet.
implication.
Friday, get your shit off. Tell the people the conspiracy. Or not the conspiracy, or what you think is going to happen.
I said it last week,
I
dog.
was gonna get off.
If nobody says nothing, he's gonzo.
Home base, still home base, yo.
I don't know, fam. Either way,
No
he
face,
has to
no
come back to
case.
Canada, so it doesn't make a difference.
Tori, come through and tell us Wagwan, G. We need you on the platform.
Yeah, right.
Tell us Wagwan. Come tell us Wagwan. Give us a Zoom. We had your bro. We had your sister.
True.
Finish the trifecta now. Make the family ties. Come on. Come on. You know the audience is waiting for that. We had your sister on the show. We had your brother on the show.
Shout out Hollywood.
Now we need you on the show to complete the trifecta of the family, okay? And you can give us all of your truth about whatever happened you want to talk about. We're here for you, brother.
He ain't coming to We Love Hip Hop.
Obviously, he's not coming to We Love Hip Hop. Obviously. But, yo,
That nigga
we here
somewhere
to
trying to
listen.
get his paperwork done to try and find some island to go on because he's donezo.
Okay.
I don't care what y'all say. If anybody says,
I feel you're going to say something, sir.
Go ahead, Friday.
There's a petition going on.
What type of petition?
There's a petition going on, an online petition. No, I think it's a GoFundMe petition, but there's no money in it.
I don't
Saying,
think it's a GoFundMe. I think it's just an online petition.
right? But it's a site, no?
Yeah, it's a site.
Right?
There's a petition site.
To deport the man back to Canada, Bridget.
They want to call him a deportee.
That's exactly what I was talking about. They were like, yeah, he has to come back. Like, bro, they were like, he has to go.
bro, so hold on, they can go make petition to send this guy back, but you guys can't vote to get Trump out of office or do the right thing. You guys need to fix up down there, bro.
Listen to me.
You guys really need to fix up.
You have to understand something. Eh? Trump's gonna get his 8 years. Louder, man. Give him his 8. Car.
America's got their priorities back.
Who's gonna win? Who's gonna beat him?
But
anyways,
you see how these guys turn cold on us? They don't like us over there, right?
I told you this. Oh my god.
The first opportunity they showed that they can just kick our back out. Imagine this was Drake. Imagine this was Drake. You would have tripled the feet trying to kick this guy's back out right now, fam. They don't like us,
but I
Bridget.
told you this. It's a kind of Canadian Toronto thing. They don't appreciate us. They still look at us like, yo, bro.
Mind
guys
you,
over there,
bastard son, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mind you, if he did do something wrong, I think this is Shandy right here.
They wanted to set a position to make the man go back a yard. They want to send him back a foreign. They don't want him in the States no more. They want to send him to Canada.
But we were saying that they were just doodling how the Americans just doodle on us.
They couldn't wait for a Canadian to slip.
Bro, well, they shit on us all the time. Look what happened. The COVID, the vid lets you know. I keep saying that. The vid let you know. What happened? When they were like short on the N95 mask, what happened? Donald Trump said, yo, I'm signing an order so you can't send them bitches to Canada. You leave them bitches over here. The man went to 3M and said, yo, you guys can't send them shits to Canada, eh? Just know that.
We were the first one to get kicked off
Yo,
the
they
list.
say, yo, you can't send them shit to Canada, eh? Just know that. Just know in your heart, eh? All your PPE you're making over there, make sure you stockpile that for the United States of America. Okay? Because that's what's happening over here. Donald Trump let them know quick.
Why did Meg have to come out and say anything?
Oh, let me ask you something on top of that.
That's a good question.
Why did she decide to do it on the man's birthday?
Even that. Because they were trying to. There was a little bit of cleanup. It seemed like I'm not saying these people went out there and started paying people to say, you know what, regardless of anything, happy birthday to the man, blah blah blah.
Fired.
She came out there and did that, and I was just like, bro, what? Why even come out and say anything? Why say anything?
Because she knows he having his birthday, and he probably wanted the attention.
No, she also wanted to clear up the fact that she didn't put no hands on nobody. I think that's part of the reason why she jumped out and said, I gotta say something. Because people are going crazy online on her.
So you're telling me the man just randomly, allegedly shot her for no reason? She didn't put hands on him?
Well, she said she didn't touch nobody in that video that we were just watching. She said she didn't. Well, I skipped that part, but she said she didn't put no hands on nobody.
Allegedly.
Yeah, because you know what? Remember, there's always two sides of a story. And then when you're pointing your finger at somebody, I'm not saying she's pointing her finger at somebody, but just know there's always 3 fingers pointing back at you. So remember that. So there's always two sides of the story. There is her side, his side, and the truth.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Will we ever get the truth? We don't know.
Well, that's the thing. If that never comes out, he skates.
Friday's narrative is keep your mouth shut, everybody walks. Gutsy's narrative is the man's no matter what.
Yo,
you understand?
He's
Donezo. And me, I'm on the fence with. It's kind of sticky for him still. I won't lie. You understand what I'm saying? But Friday's like, nah. Everyone shuts the fuck up. He skates. Gutsy's like, nah. He's done.
Fam,
no matter what.
Everybody just chill. Okay, Corey. I was gonna call him Corey.
Corey.
That should be the title. Corey Lane. Tori, if you're watching this, any of your people, just have everybody just chill. Get low for like 2 months, fam. 90
days.
90 days.
90-day cool out period.
And then you'll be all right.
But if there's video, I'm telling you, Friday, if there's any video of
it's a wrap.
them arguing, it's done. They don't need to see what happened in the car. They just need video proof of that there was an argument.
First and first, did they recover a firearm?
I believe so.
They recovered a firearm. So, with just basic logic, okay, when police recovered a firearm off of a shooting suspect, right? Wouldn't they not swab for gunshot residue, right? So now, where are these analyzed? Where are these these tests? Did they swab my boy for gunshot residue? Hello, or is he a real Toronto man's and he was wearing gloves, but there's still gonna be.
Yeah, that's too much.
But I'm just asking a question.
If he's a real Toronto man, he's probably sitting at Kylie's house right now.
I got bailed out to Kylie's house.
He's at Kylie's house right now,
bubbling. But yeah.
Okay, what Shabb left the room for a quick second, but Herc is saying like if the man
Tory Lane situation, like
where's the gun? Where's the evidence from the gunshot?
Yeah, like is there gunshot residue from Tory Lane allegedly? You know, if he shot her, is there gunshot residue on his hands? You know, on his clothes, whatever. There has to be gunshot residue, right? So where's the test for that? 1, and then 2, she did come out on his birthday to clear the air, but she didn't say. I'm assuming I didn't watch the whole thing, but I'm pretty sure she didn't say he didn't shoot me. You understand what I'm saying? So she's leaving it there.
No, she just said, I got shot.
Yeah, so she's left it there in the air for everyone out there to make their own assumptions, which we're doing right now. Allegedly, Tory Lane shot her in the foot. So
feet,
which is even worse than Saturday Harlem Nights, because Eddie only shot her in the baby toe.
Don't give no jokes.
I'm just saying that was the only thing that I had to say. But yeah, I feel bad she got shot. No one deserves to get shot.
Yeah.
But also, like Guts says, Tory Lanez is done. You say no one talks, he slides. I'm like, it's sticky.
What do you think,
Doesn't matter.
You do not have to press charge. A woman does not have to press charges.
Exactly.
You can still go into an investigation.
Depending on what state.
They're in Florida.
No, they're in California.
LA.
Even worse.
LA.
What do you think about her dropping that live on his birthday?
Yeah,
honestly,
we were talking about that too.
It's a little bit petty, but what were you expecting me? I was like, you just see that chain, B? You see that chain?
She was swinging.
Like, yeah. Like that hair that was getting on my nerves throughout her whole life. And she was going like this the whole time. That was really bothering me. But I'm like, I feel it for her, and I don't think it's anything to make light of, like, legit. And I'm like, just based on what she said, how she felt about it, based on the reaction, I don't know if Tory didn't do this. I don't know if I can say no, he did not do that.
Oh, I'm playing devil's advocate here. I'm sorry, I gotta do it.
Go ahead.
We don't fully know, because this is all allegedly, so we don't
100.
fully know what happened.
I didn't say he
so
did
everybody
it.
feel, I know, I'm not saying you, but everybody's saying they feel sorry for her. We don't know what she said or what happened to instigate that situation too. So everybody needs to kind of chill on this whole, we feel sorry for her, she shouldn't have got shot. I'm not saying she deserved to get shot, but I'm sorry to be controversial as hell.
Let me ask you a question.
Because nobody deserves to get shot.
Sorry,
but at the same time, what happened?
She did say she didn't put her hands on nobody.
We don't know. Allegedly, she said that.
But that's what she said. And remember, she's the one that's talking right now. So right now, you kind of got to take what she's saying at face value.
Not really, because Jayde and Will told us that they didn't have an entanglement
with... That's two people talking. There's only one person talking right now.
Well, Jayde came out and said that they didn't have an entanglement with
come to We Love Hip Hop and
so
give your side of the story.
I'm not... When it comes to females, sorry. I need to hear Tori's... First off, I need to hear Tori's side too, because everybody's just hearing her side and just jumping to conclusions.
But that's what
Let me hear Tori's side too, even though I still think he's done so. Let me hear what he has to say or the other side. Because everybody's just jumping to conclusions.
Forward, Tori.
Forward to We Love Hip Hop. Forward, okay?
Let's go.
To We Love Hip Hop. And
again, I'm just playing devil's advocate here, bro. Don't come at me. Come at me. I don't give a care. Let's see what's on Instagram.
Finish the trifecta. Come true, Tori. And give us the truth. Give us your truth, okay?
I just think it sounds like some fuck shit.
Maybe the man did pop off. And it had a quick trigger pull, you know? It's got a quick trigger play. You know what I mean? And it's light. And the man was driving. Who knows? It could have hit a bump and two let go. Who knows?
No, it's true, but that's what I'm saying.
Anything's possible, you know. I'm sorry, you know. I hope he didn't, you know. But obviously she got shot, so someone pulled the trigger. This is like who shot Ghost right now. You understand what I'm saying? Like...
Nah. That was
I don't even watch Power, and I know that.
I called that from day one.
Okay, let's get off of these people.
But what did I say?
You have to.
Yeah. Maggie shot Mr. Burns.
That one would be frustrating for me.
Okay,
so let's get off of these people.
Just get better, heal up. Yes. You understand? Make more music.
Tori forward.
And Tori Lane forwards for the exclusive interview. Finish the trifecta with us.
Family thing.
You understand the family tree?
They
you
have another brother.
Well, hey, bring him too. Because
shout out Wolfgang.
According to your brother, there's one better than all of you guys, and he doesn't even rap.
So that's the one,
right? Bring him too. We want to talk to him.
Shout out Yoko Gold.
Facts.
What's his name, sir?
Yoko Gold.
I
don't want to give out his govy, but
no, I don't know the man. I don't want his govy. I'm not asking for his govy. Yoko Gold is good enough. So shout him out.
Shout out to Empress in the building.
6 views.
Forwarding.
Here, this one.
Your microphone right there.
Greetings.
Forward. Hey. Yes, greetings and blessings and high tidings.
Okay, we're gonna tread lightly on this one here. All right, guys.
I won't be controversial on this one.
All right.
No uncut.
You can try.
Okay. We Love Hip Hop alumni. Top Gunner. I'm sorry. Did I not? Okay.
You said you're gonna tread lightly in the
Rewind. Toronto rapper, Top Gunner.
Former alumni,
right? Arrested in Toronto after 2 years on the run.
York region?
Yeah.
That's what York region, no?
Yeah. So they said that
there was York region, no?
Yeah, they said, well, from the police statement or whatever, when the guy jumped on the podium there, my guy, what's his name? Not my
Saunders?
guy. Pause. Mark Saunders, right?
You know he is
bruh.
He's got the biggest smile right now. He's like, yes, right before going out the door.
Is that not what he said he was gonna do? One last big something that he had to do. Is this?
Nah, I don't even think that was it. I think that was just an extra come up. Like,
are
you know
sure?
what? You know what? You've been shitting on for a long time. This is the world. The galaxy just giving you a win right now. Because, think about this. The man is what? He's supposed to retire. I know I'm skipping. I'm going, hold it. But the man's supposed to retire in, 2-3 days? The 31st.
Yeah.
Listen, look at the man accomplished in the last 3 days, okay? The man got, we got a man who's been wanted since 2017.
18.
No, hold on. One man who's been wanted since 2017 for first-degree murder. Mm-hmm. Then he got our previous guest that's been wanted for 2 attempt murders and God knows whatever else he's wanted for, right? And then the person that they went for originally that netted these 2 extra people.
Yeah, because they said when he reported, they executed a search warrant looking for a next
person, not even complete, like someone not related.
And when they went in there was him, 5 other guys.
I think there's 2 females.
5 other people, 2 females. He was one of the people, obviously, and they said they found firearms, like a 40 cal, like,
cash,
all types of ish in there. So it wasn't even a search warrant for him.
They found him here
In Toronto.
in Toronto.
Yeah.
Yes.
York region.
Which is like not even that far.
Like Vaughan?
No. Isn't the York region like...
Yeah, York region is Vaughan.
Is Vaughan?
Richmond Hill.
Okay,
Aurora.
so like
Steeles.
a little bit. No, because I'm trying to...
North of Steeles Friday.
I'm trying to, I guess, play a little bit of devil
You're
advocate.
not. Don't stop it right now. You're not.
He left a little bit far
You
out.
didn't leave anywhere, B. You didn't go nowhere. You didn't even leave the freaking province, B. Like, that don't even make sense. You didn't even go to Manitoba. It's right there.
And not to say that, and you know, not condolence, because the little girls lived.
Yes.
Not
right?
condoling.
Not condoning.
Not condoning what happened or anything like that.
Not condoning.
But
that's it. Thank you.
I feel like even off camera or whatever, like everybody's consensus is, what the hell were you still doing in the GTA period, fam?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna talk about it. I had just a little off conversation. I said he wasn't gonna get caught. I honestly thought, like, yo, the man's gone. It's 2 years. You're long gone.
Yo,
you're not at your you're not in Toronto, Ontario, the GTA, bro. You're still in the ends, knowing what you did, knowing that there's all kinds of things for you, allegedly. Bruh.
But was he? But there. Okay, so the thing about this is, you're on the run, right? Like we said, we all thought, like you said, the man was 2 years. You thought maybe he's gone, so. But you're on the run, and I'm sorry, but you're hanging with another man that's on the run. Like,
what's the sense in that?
I don't see that logic, like you said. Where's the sense? I don't see that logic where it's like, that's like, it's mind-boggling to me.
It's like there's no words.
Yeah,
but then I'm starting to think what he did. Then it makes sense, because if you were dumb enough to shoot off like that in the middle of the no, I think it was night though.
It was broad daylight.
It was broad day.
It was broad daylight.
Regardless of the situation,
it was like
for you to do that, bro.
Yeah, it was like 5 o'clock in the afternoon, like 4 o'clock.
That's an idiotic.
Yeah, what you got on this, Shandy?
Here. I'm gonna say that when I heard the news of who was found, I think it affected me a little bit, mostly because that playground incident was a pretty big deal.
Yeah,
I feel like that was. If you know the area of itself, it has, you know, a high priority neighborhood, but I think the fact that it was children, I think I remember my experience in receiving the news the first time. I was coming from like a Black mental health event, and then I heard that on the news. So I feel like this is kind of like a major symptom of the issues that are happening in the Afro diaspora, because you're saying that there's no sense in it, but there couldn't be any sense.
And really quick too, just like,
yeah,
I went away for a bit, and I came back to that, like maybe a couple of days or weeks, just to see, like, this is what my city has come to, bro.
Yeah.
It was,
Okay, so let's look at it. But hold on, let's look at it in our context. We interviewed the man the day before, right? We interviewed him the day before he allegedly did what he did. You understand what I'm saying? They used our footage to look for the man, right? To the point where I had family members telling me, "Oh, I didn't call 22 tips." They're not looking for me. Talking about you didn't call 22 tips, but nonetheless, that's what happened, because they took our footage from the interview, they used it, right, and put us in a light. You understand what I'm saying? And right, it's not. It was messed up, because, like I said, I had family members looking at me sideways, like, yo, the man, all they seen was my face on the TV. He didn't hear the context. You understand what I'm saying? But I told them that they weren't looking for us.
Yeah.
It's just someone that we happened to interview the day before what happened. And it just sucks that it had to happen like that. You understand what I'm saying? So we have a sick tie to this, where we didn't intend to. It was not intended for us to interview the man prior to allegedly what he did, right?
Yeah.
Well, because he was hot at the time.
That's with any interview, right? We don't
Well,
know what's going to happen with anybody once they leave the spot, right?
What they do before before.
Exactly, or after or prior. But it's just funny because that, like, we interviewed him, and the next day, this is what he was allegedly supposedly have done.
Yeah.
So it's like you don't know where nobody's mind's at, right?
So sorry, Friday, or I guess anybody. Did that kind of change your screening process of who you kind of let in? Because I wasn't a part of the team at that time. Was it just like, damn, now
At
it's
the
like,
time?
Yeah, at the time, like after that, like how was the process of like picking interviews now? Like,
There's no control on that.
But it's not even
after the situation. But like,
but we don't
but
know
just
that.
do you screen like, okay, well,
No, we
like,
can't.
you know, because some people would be like, all right, well, let me do background search.
We can't
and
do
this,
that. How are we gonna
I'm
do
just
that?
saying. Well, I'm just saying because some people
we
would
can't
do that.
We can't
right?
do that because then we're saying, oh, this artist that's coming to interview us next is gonna do something that we don't know. We're just like, it's like trying to win the lottery. We can't predict what this person is gonna do. We never could have predicted what he was supposedly allegedly done. You understand what I'm saying? So we just go off of basically their music and their presence with their music.
He was very talented
their
musically.
background and whatever they're doing in their personal time when they're not making music, we do not care about. When you're making music and you're doing something, that's what we want to talk about. We want to talk about your music career. We want to talk about your aspirations as an artist. We want to get you out there and let people see what you're doing. We don't want to talk about your exploits when you're not on camera and when you're doing your street talk.
That's
you understand what I'm saying?
Well,
I don't know if I'm wrong.
With the screening process, it
wrong?
didn't change.
It couldn't.
Right? Like, I can't control what the man them do in their free time.
Exactly.
Right? And at the same time, the lyrics and the music that a lot of rap is people talking about their struggles and experiences that are not the prettiest shit. So I feel like anything can happen when we interview anybody.
100%.
It's not even ones like, this guy, because there's been so many different people who've got into incidents of people that we haven't interviewed and people that we've interviewed. So it's like
it's a toss up.
Everybody just has to do better in a whole. Whether even if you don't rap. You know what I'm saying?
Managers, producers, everybody. We all got a collective. We all got to do it together. We all got to change it.
The nigga who just is trapping and don't have no aspirations of doing anything artistically except for just getting his bag in the hood. Stop popping, motherfuckers.
Word.
Just go get your money. What's the problem? New verses. All right. We got the Snoop Dogg. We got DMX and Snoop Dogg. All right. New verses coming up. Rick Ross versus Titty Boy 2 Chainz. Who y'all got?
Ross.
I'm gonna go out the box. I'm gonna say 2 Chainz.
2 Chainz?
2 Chainz. I don't know. For some reason, I feel 2 Chainz. I don't know. There's something about 2 Chainz. Like, I wasn't a fan before, but Titty Boy, 2 Chainz, and then I started listening to his music and stuff like that. I just think the way he raps, like his laid back style, whatever, it may be a problem, but
hits though.
I know he don't have the hits though. He don't have the hits. I'm just being fan of me once.
Yeah.
I like 2 Chainz.
Do you think he has 20? 20.
He has 20, but
oh yeah,
not against Ross.
You think he's gonna be? You think Rick Ross will be 20?
I don't
Ross
usually
has
go
20
against
tracks?
my Virgo veterans.
Oh,
but yeah, Ross
Zodiac
is
signs.
Ross is. I say
Ross has 20 solid.
Hell yeah.
20 solid.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You know me.
I know he has mixtapes for
I'm
days.
sorry,
I know he
Friday.
does.
I have to do it. I'm not feeling it. Ross Trick Daddy.
Ross Trick Daddy?
I think that'd be better. Ross Florida.
That would be nice.
Because you gotta remember,
I would like
Trick
to
has
see
the
that.
features too with Chino. So
But Trick's career didn't even last as long
But
as Ross.
Trick's the one who
He has
called
20.
out Rick Ross on his CEO stuff and all of this.
But we're
stuff.
talking about a
Shut up,
versus 20
Blowing
songs
the
for
Wind.
20 songs.
Shut Up, Blowing the Wind. Nah.
You start listing now.
Come on. I'm a thug.
I'm a thug.
Like.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good. I think that'd be good.
What's take it to the house?
Take it to the house.
He no, that's his song, and it was the Trick Daddy All Stars. He has the song.
Yeah.
He has oh man, what's that feature with Daz, Scarface? I love. Don't get it twisted. Like
I think he could go. I think that'd be better.
He could pull out the Memphis Bleak track that he has too in my hood.
Around here.
Oh my gosh, this guy said Memphis Bleak track.
Okay, and then when Ross plays, I'm not even gonna get to hustling. Okay.
Every day I'm hustling.
Made back music.
1 through
whatever. The one with Kiss and Erykah Badu on it.
No. The other one with T-Pain, Lil Wayne, and Kanye. Sorry.
Right.
You know, I know
That's the biggest one.
I know Rick Ross has a big
songs with John
Legend
Legend.
catalog. So when you think about it, he has a lot of mixtapes.
BMF.
Yeah. Well.
Right.
I'm a star.
I'm a star.
MC Hammer. Don't get it twisted, but that's why I said 2 Chainz. But what is 2 Chainz is really gonna? He's not gonna be able to pull for much.
Okay, so if not 2 Chainz, Shabb, what do you got? I never heard who you got, Ross or 2 Chainz?
It's a tough decision because I like 2 Chainz.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't realize that at the time. I didn't realize he was, today boy. But I'm gonna have to go with Rick Ross. On a real.
It might be a mismatch.
It's gonna be really tight. It's gonna be really.
It's gonna be tight though.
It is.
Because everybody around the table is saying, well, except for her, is saying Ross.
It's gonna.
Shandy, before we get.
I don't know enough of Titty Boy's songs.
Why do we all keep on calling him Titty Boy?
Because that's what you should call Titty Boy 2 Chainz.
I would say Rick Ross has more of a catalog to pull from.
He does.
Also, Rick Ross has more club anthems. People know his lyrics more.
No, it's true.
So
100%.
Like the engagement was completely different.
100%.
Over even what's his name?
2 Chainz.
Yeah,
Titty
2
Boy.
Chainz, sorry.
Titty Boy, aka
he has Duffel Bag Boy.
Duffel Bag Boys.
Duffel Bag Boy is gonna take
the song with him and
Weezy.
Drake. The song with him
He
and
has
Drake.
music with him and Weezy. He's got a lot of music with Weezy.
The song with him and Drake would be big.
True. Yeah.
He's got
Okay.
Young
But
Money's
songs with,
features.
so he has his features are a lot bigger than the ones himself, right? And I think that's a problem too when you get into it.
Okay, but you mentioned Duffel Bag Boy, right? That's a guaranteed point. No matter where he plays it, he's getting a point for that. Because
No.
everybody loves that.
So if he plays it against BMF or Hustler, that's not a guarantee point. Come on, bro. It's all about. That's why I'm saying. Now again,
You ain't gotta convince me. Remember this, guys, because I'm the Rick Ross guy.
But now play BMF or Hustling against maybe Shut Up or I'm a Thug. To me, I feel like that hits different, especially for the man that like, I don't know. I think just Trick. I just think Trick hits different, fam.
He does.
I'll tell you why I don't agree with Trick, because Trick can get a good 7, like what do you call those, haymakers, and then he starts to wean off.
Yeah, it's gonna be like DMX and Snoop Dogg.
Yo, that's what I heard. Like DMX beat Snoop.
No,
This is
but
what people are saying.
DMX
won 11
was
to
kind of
11
close.
to 9.
Yeah, the DMX was a lot closer than I thought.
I listened to that playlist. No, it wasn't. I listened to these man's songs. I was like, listen, we are not. I told you cannot bark at me.
No, but you listen to the
20
playlist.
songs.
Did you watch the battle? It's a difference to listen to the
Why?
playlist, because
Not really.
It's song for
when
song.
they're talking and doing the story first, and then they bring in the tune, and you're like, oh,
So that
that's what
adds
you
to the
brought.
points. That adds to the points. I thought it's track for track,
No, but
not
it's-
story
but
added
you gotta
on to the
understand,
track.
You're watching a versus
Trick Daddy, Let's Go.
celebration battle, whatever. So it's like some of those could be counters. So when a man brings a tune, he's like, yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
But I had my time, and then bam, bam, bam. And then the impact of what he came with as in return, that's why they switched. They start from 1 to 10.
It's a clash.
Right. And
Get
then
me
they
wrong.
switch
Am I
the
wrong?
order
It's
at
a
10.
clash, right?
Yeah.
So all of the other side antics is part of it too, but not more than the music itself, than the songs. How can all the side antics and the story
Because
be
if
more
you
than
put
the
the song in the
actual
wrong
music
place-
that made
But
them?
the song is going in the same manner that they played the music.
Yes.
So I don't understand what the problem is, Friday.
I didn't even know there was a playlist. So
There's a playlist on every single
I thought
platform.
these verses were simple, just like what you see, the battles.
No, they make a playlist of
So it's
everything.
predetermined the tracks that they're gonna play.
No, they make a playlist post.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
Yeah. Like this is what you could
So
have heard.
off the hop, it's just boom. I play a track, you play a track, but the
I don't
story.
know. I haven't listened to it, so I can't tell you if it's the same impact.
Okay.
But what? I don't understand.
Because when you're watching the battle and you're just watching them tell the story, it's different than just hearing the songs
because
back to
they're
back.
telling- So this is okay. So Herc is actually asking you a really good question, and I'm gonna ask the same question again. Because you told me a story about this track, that's what makes you get the point over the next person that played a bigger banger beat?
No. Not the story itself. It's a choice and when. You know what I mean?
Okay, but
how a DJ has to set up their thing in order for
like the man hears a tune and he might have had something in like he was gonna play at one time.
Yeah.
But he's like, oh, this came now.
Came with?
All right, boom. I'm gonna
you
drop
gotta
this
switch
now.
it up, obviously on the fly.
The playlist gave me what you played at the time.
Right.
So what is I don't understand.
I understand you giving the point just for the pure hearing the two songs together.
So isn't that what a clash is, though?
But
yes.
Freddie, tell me, explain. Say what you're saying.
But the battle, when you're watching them do the battle together, it's kind of different. Like when you're like, oh, this is what you responded with.
This is a performance. This is for the audience.
Because when I was watching the DMX battle, I felt like everybody else. It's gonna be kind of a one-sided thing. But when I seen the choices of when and like, you know, the energy and everything, I was like, this is actually way closer than I thought it was gonna be.
Okay. So, since we're on this versus talk, let me ask you a quick question. Because I seen Fat Joe on the thing talking to flipping Rakim, saying, yo, him verse flipping...
KRS-One.
Not KRS-One.
KRS-One was going in
Rakim verse flipping... cool, Big Daddy...
Big Daddy Kane.
Big Daddy Kane. Big Daddy Kane said yes. He's down for him versus Rakim.
Big Daddy Kane all day.
So you're saying Big Daddy Kane versus Rakim?
All day.
Showing age.
Yeah,
This guy said showing age.
I think I would know Rakim's music a bit more. Maybe if I heard like, oh yeah, that was sampled. But that's it. Like that would be the beginning and end.
Listen, this is gonna be all jean shorts and Timbos in that battle right there.
That's a jean shorts and Timbos. Is that the title? Is that the title for the episode? Jean shorts and Timbos? Jorts?
Yeah.
Jorts and Timbos? No, jorts and lugs.
Jorts and lugs?
Yeah.
Jorts and lugs.
I like
also
jean
really
shorts
quick.
and Timbos, yeah.
So,
Oh my
I think Bow Wow said something. Bow Wow was just like, oh, I don't think he was doing something. And Timbaland was just like, bro,
you're not invited.
Bro, no, you don't even have 20, bro.
That was like,
and then Bow Wow was like, oh yeah,
little
and he
Bow Wow.
dropped his
He said
list
no.
of 20 that he could possibly drop too against whoever.
okay, so who does Bow Wow get?
I don't
Brown.
think. No.
Yo, Bow Wow versus Little Romeo.
That's
No.
not hell.
No, they've been going at war since they were kids.
Romeo can't even pull 5.
What?
Romeo can't even pull 5.
Come
fam.
on,
He
Little
can't. No.
Little Romeo has, come on, he has some tracks.
No, he
has
doesn't.
that.
He does not.
Master
Give me,
P,
hold on.
Master P, No
You right
Limit.
now, give me 3 Little Romeo songs. Right
I'm not
now.
a fan of Little Romeo.
It doesn't matter.
I'm not a fan. I'm
Okay,
just
but give me
saying
3
because
Little
they're
Bow Wow
both
tracks.
same age
Give me
and they were both going at each other at the same time. That's all I'm
One,
saying.
they weren't going at each other. It was just made up media thing.
Fine ass Romeo all day, any
That's all I'm saying is like, yo, they're both from the same time, same era. No Limit and flipping.
It's not. Sorry to cut you, fam. It does that.
It's just a
doesn't
question.
even make. No, he
It's
just
just a question.
Little Romeo doesn't
Just-
make music.
So who's
fam.
Bow Wow gonna go against? Then?
Soldier Boy.
Soldier Boy
Soldier Boy might have 20 in the bag.
against Little Bow Wow.
Yes.
Soldier Boy's more of a producer.
No. Friday's actually right. Friday's actually right.
Okay.
Soldier Boy got the hits.
Soldier has 20. Soldier Boy definitely
He
has
went
20.
into the drill era. He was doing tracks with Chief Keef.
With 50, he had songs with 50.
With the ambiance.
He had,
All
the
right,
cover,
all right.
he had the cover of the Double XL with 50.
He has songs with Gucci, maybe even Migos early. I don't know.
Soldier Boy might eat his food.
Soldier might, yeah.
So Soldier Boy versus Bow Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm down for
so
that.
We're
I'm down
asking-
for that.
So we're versus
You tried to give me Chris
Soldier
Brown.
Boy
Don't be fighting
versus
with
Bow
that.
Wow versus Soldier Boy versus Bow Wow. So what about like, how about like, okay, I know this is a stretch, but it's like New Edition versus flipping like,
Boys to Men.
no, Belle Biv DeVoe.
Come on, it's not fair.
I'm just asking.
Bell doesn't have enough tunes.
I don't know. I'm just asking.
You can't take people out of the one group and put them in on the next group. You go against the same group.
Boys to Men
Oh, yeah,
against
they're
New
from the same
Edition.
family. Sorry, so
Boys
my
to
bad.
Men against New Edition.
That's what
Boys
it
to Men.
is.
Okay, Boys to Men. Boys to Men versus New Edition.
That's what it would have to be.
Oh, and really quick, sorry. Juicy
R&B.
J, you're not facing Nas. That doesn't even make sense, bro. Juicy J wanted
No,
Nas.
come on, calm down.
Come on,
calm
bro.
down. You can't
That
disrespect
seems to be
Nas.
the
Wait,
consensus.
it should have been Juicy J and 2 Chainz.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Still, no. That's still not fair because he can pull for the 3-6 bag. It's not fair.
So what?
Or 2 Chainz. 2 Chainz can't get a matchup that anybody
That's what I'm
wants.
saying. I'm like, that's what it's supposed to be. I was like, it's Atlanta.
Let me get some producers again.
I know, right?
Okay, so what about like Jermaine Dupri?
Yes, and Diddy.
Versus
That's what it has
like
to
this
be.
Diddy, like
None of the men want to take that L.
I think they're saying
or
they're
even
calling.
like let's see round 2 of Timberlake and fucking Swiss Beats, or round 3, whatever they're at. Timberland, yeah.
They're calling for
sorry,
what's his
Timberland
name?
and Swiss Beat. My apologies.
Jermaine Dupri and Missy. They're calling for that right now.
Jermaine Dupri and Missy?
But that would be fire.
That's what I heard.
But that's not what I want. I want Jermaine Dupri and Diddy. That's what I want. Yeah. That is the battle.
Diddy don't want that.
That is the verse that I. That is
the
verse.
Diddy don't want that smoke.
Yeah, I think he called for that before, and Diddy was like,
Diddy don't want that smoke.
Kick rocks.
He's getting money off his little Ciroc promotions.
I don't know why he needs to. Honestly, he needs to be.
Yo, you know what the sick battle of sick verses, but the man doesn't have enough tunes? Gucci versus Friday.
Facto.
I would eat Gucci's food.
Of course you will. You got more tracks, but I don't know.
Gucci has one though. Gucci has one in the bag. Gucci has one. He has one that I think, regardless of what you put up,
Listen.
Listen to me,
I
Friday.
was really a rapper. Don't disrespect my shit.
Nobody's trying to disrespect you. Nobody's trying to disrespect you. That's not what we're saying. No, listen. For a moment, we're talking about this versus with Gucci and Friday right now.
What's next?
Gucci is the rapper, and I'm sure if I was able to
Gucci's
mold
the
Gucci
mogul.
the way that you are molded Friday, he would be fire.
Let's not entertain Gucci against me in a versus. Because he doesn't have a catalog.
Yo, you see how upset we just got?
You got so mad. We're
He's so
joking.
offended.
We're joking. It's a joke, Friday.
Yo, I'm telling you right now, Friday is highly offended right now.
Joke. He got so mad.
Highly offended right now.
Yo, if you were yellow,
Highly offended right
if
now.
you were hurt right now, you'd be so red like the couch, Betrin. Just cool.
Highly offended. Highly
Gucci, it's
offended.
not this thing. We were just trying to rile up Friday a little bit.
I was just trying to get content.
Man, I
Sorry,
have
it
a
was just
catalog.
content purposes.
I have a catalog, eh?
It was kind of a segue, but it was kind of a segue.
Let's get to the next subject.
Bubble
Highly
talk.
offended.
Bubble talk.
Lou Will. Okay, Lou Will, ex Toronto Raptors player, right? He left the NBA bubble for a family funeral, and he ended up going to Magic City to get some wings.
Mm-hmm.
And he bucked, what's his name? Jack Harlow over there.
Yeah, Jack Harlow was the one that took the picture or something, or a video.
No, he put him on a story.
Story, yeah.
So
Does
the
he get a
man was
pass?
busting the bubble too?
Hmm?
The other man was bursting the bubble.
No, Jack
too?
Harlow's
Jack Harlow's a rapper.
rapper.
He's a rapper.
Yeah. So
Pardon, to actually get wings specifically from Magic City, he left the bubble of
The NBA.
No.
He had a family
went
funeral.
He had a funeral first. Yeah.
He left his little home.
Talking to the mic.
Sorry, he left to go somewhere
To get wings.
Yeah.
Should he be allowed back? Absolutely not.
Well,
and
I think he's on
because I know
quarantine.
people personally whose events have been canceled because they're renting out everything and they're not getting.
Yeah, but this is that's regular thing. This is the NBA.
It's the
They
NBA.
have.
I know.
They have.
I know. I'm just saying. I mean,
True.
You know, he's
Well,
a
they quarantine
celebrity. He's a celebrity, right?
Yeah.
So that's what they're gonna quarantine him for 2 weeks.
No, he's
he's already
So
quarantined
that's
for
what
2
happens.
weeks.
So he's gonna get quarantined for 2 weeks. He'll miss a
I don't
couple
think-
of basketball games, and he'll be back in the schedule like nothing. He'll
I
be
don't
back
think
in
it's
the
a big
rotation.
deal because regardless, he was going to be quarantined anyways.
Right.
It's
I was
just
just
because he
gonna say
left.
that.
Yeah, he just
So that's
he just
like he was
extended.
going to be quarantined anyways.
Yeah, he just extended
It really
where he
didn't make
went.
a
He just
difference.
extended his
He
bubble.
just went to Magic
He's like,
City
you
and
know what?
everybody just wanted to make a because it was a strip club that sells really good wings. That's all it really
It's
is.
a double
bro.
bonus.
But
It's
was
a
he
bonus.
really going for the wings or was he
That's
going?
what I'm saying. He's gonna
Have
see
you
some
hold on?
gals.
Hold on. Have you seen the Magic City wings?
No.
Don't. So then you.
I heard they're fire.
Continue. Hold on. Let me try to find your
All I'm
clip.
saying is
I heard
this.
they're fire.
Maybe the man
no.
went there for a 1-2 local lap dance, and so yo, let me get a 50 wings or 100 wings. God knows how many. Maybe he's bringing back for the team.
Yeah, but he
Who
wasn't supposed to
knows?
go for a lap dance, and I'm not bad at him for it. He was supposed to go do the funeral and then go back to the bubble.
Come on, fam.
Yeah, but he's already out. Let me see the wings, Gus.
You're going for the wings.
Why are you holding out?
Let me see here.
Come
I
on,
went
fam.
for the wings.
I'm going for the wings, fam. Stop this.
I promise you
You're
guys, I'm
going
for
for the
these
wings, B.
The wings do look pretty sick.
I like that whole leg looks delicious right now.
Yo, what's that leg? That's drum and thigh connected, right? That's yo.
I ate the whole thing.
Brethren, that looks like drum and thigh connected. Hey, that
You're
looks
going
like
for the wings, a lie?
Yo, Brethren, I'm already out the bubble.
I'm going for the wings, my G.
Yo.
Yeah.
I was
yeah,
at
yeah.
first
Yo,
I was
bro.
just like whatever.
Hold on, right?
But
Yo.
then when I seen the picture of the wings, I was like, oh.
If this is the wings that the man went for, if this is the specific wings that he went for, that's fire right there. I would have brought the bubble because that's 3 flavors. That looks like a barbecue, like a lemon and a regular fried. Yo, bro, with the yeah.
But maybe
I'm
that's 'cause he's
on a
celebrity,
funeral.
right?
I'm already at a funeral.
No, he's
That's
already,
it.
but he
He's
already left.
Celebrity, so maybe the feeling is that he kind of took advantage of, right? He's already in this bubble and able to play, right?
My
he gets
girlfriend
to go
told
to the
me.
funeral.
And they have
He took
catfish here
advantage.
too. Stop
He
this.
should've
Like,
just
come
stayed,
on.
done the funeral thing, eat wings at home.
No.
No.
Lady
Listen.
got permission to go to the doctors. Tell me why she's in the mall.
Okay, are we giving him a pass then? Everybody's giving him a pass?
I'm not giving him a pass, but shit.
I would say no.
But what are we giving? I don't understand what we have to do. What our opinion has to do with this situation at the moment. Let me explain. This does not affect us in any way, shape, or form. And why I say this is because we go outside every damn day. Like, we still got shit to do. Like,
we don't make NBA money. We're not celebrities.
But this is what I'm saying. So why?
Example.
What example are you setting? Because we still have to go outside every day as regular folks. So
life.
what is he? Why is he so like? Oh my God, you're above everybody else. Ostracized that you have to be in this bubble all the damn time.
No,
I don't
this is
understand.
the thing though. Hold on. He's participating in the NBA to try and win a championship.
But
and
you
this
left for
is
a funeral. He still has to do the same quarantine.
I understand that, but this is his. But this is the reason why. But like, he's already like, yo. If you knew, or I can't say can't know, but you understand, funerals just come. You know, like people pass away. You know, funerals are scheduled, and he knew he was gonna be taking the 2 weeks. He's gonna have to quarantine again. So
let's be real here. The man went to Magic City. That's all it was.
So
bro.
is there women working? Was there women working?
That's a better question.
Is there women working?
Yeah.
Is there women working, or the kitchen is just open for takeout?
No, women were working because Atlanta's open wide up. They don't give a shit.
That's all it was, bro.
There you go.
That's the only reason why they're getting at him for anything, because he went there. If he went to Wingstop, if he went to double
Miami,
wings,
sorry, not Atlanta.
Wherever he went, if he went anywhere else, it wouldn't have been a big deal. The fact that he went there to get it,
because it was Magic City.
Okay, one more thing before we get to the last thing here. If it was a hole in the wall strip club, would he be getting the same flack?
He's a celebrity.
Well, they wouldn't have known, because Jack Harlow wouldn't have been at a hole in the wall strip club.
So who was it?
Jack Harlow.
Yeah.
Jack hopped in. Brand new whip, just hopped in.
So he just put the man on blast. He's like,
you
yeah,
don't
this
know
is
that
good content.
And he took down the story after, or deleted the post or
deleted
whatever.
it.
He was like, "Oops, sorry."
Yeah,
sorry,
right.
my
He wasn't
G.
sorry. Sorry, but not sorry, because he knew exactly what he was doing when he filmed it and posted it. He knew exactly what he was
Honestly, what?
Maybe he was just acting as a fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was just being a fan.
Sorry,
But why would you know that? I'm like, for real. I'm like, I didn't even know that. I was like, what do you mean you
Know
can't
what?
go outside? You can't go outside to get something to eat. You have to stay in ICM
But
bubble.
it's not even.
I'm sure they told
It's not
him.
about
Listen
the
to me.
food,
But
I'm pretty
guys.
sure.
No,
I'm
I
pretty sure
understand
he
what you're
could have
saying.
sent somebody to go get wings for him.
But okay, fine. Either way, it doesn't matter where you are. What you're basically saying is that nobody can do anything because you're stuck in this NBA association cult life that you have to live until you come out of this season.
Yes.
No, get the fuck out of here.
That's it.
That's
it.
That shit.
Yo,
That doesn't make
hold
any
on.
sense.
Stay in the bubble.
Don't
until
tell
we
me what
you
the
to-
frig I can do. Don't do that.
Stay in the bubble. Shut up and dribble.
The NHL is doing the same thing. They have a designated walkway
Don't care.
from the hotel to the arenas where they're training, where there's nobody walking except for hockey players and personnel. So they're in a bubble. And all sports, they're in their own little bubbles where they're only like hockey. They have 2 places, Edmonton and Calgary or Toronto or BC or whatever, where they're playing hockey. Basketball, they're in Disneyland. The hockey players, they're in Hotel X, and they're next place from the Toronto FC and all these other places. But You cannot interact with them. You cannot mingle with them. They cannot mingle with people. They're in this controlled bubble is what they're saying.
Yeah.
So basically they're in this, just like how we're in a group like now, they're in their NFL, NBA, NBL, Major League Baseball, NBL, all of that. They're all in bubbles, right? And the NBL had a breakout. Atlanta had a breakout. So what do? They halted their games. They paused their games because people tested positive for COVID, right? So that's in their bubble. So they stopped whatever. Same with the NBA. So the man was in the bubble. He entered the bubble knowing, okay, family circumstances, he has a funeral. He leaves the funeral. He's out the bubble now. So he knows when he goes back, he has to quarantine for 14 days.
Was he wearing his PPE when he was...
That's a good question. That's a good question. He's moving freely.
The video's gone.
Right?
Well, let's move
By the end of the day, was he right or was he wrong?
I ain't mad at him like that.
He was right.
He wasn't right, but I'm not that mad at you, fam. It's
Because
like
if you think about it like this, he's gonna have to. If he leaves the bubble, he's gonna probably have to quarantine no matter what for 14 days. So they probably already told him that once you leave this bubble to go to this funeral, you know you're gonna probably have to quarantine for 14 days after the fact. You won't be playing basketball. You won't be on a roster. You can come back into the bubble, but you're gonna have to quarantine. So he's probably thinking, shit, I know I'm gonna be locked up for 14 days. Let me go get these wings and get a quick lap dance. That's all I'm saying. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
well, shout out to Lou.
And you already know he has 2 girlfriends. So he's that type of dude. Like, yo, he's got needs to feed. You understand what I'm saying? So wings and pum pum. So he went.
Oh Lord. Okay, last thing here. I'm gonna show y'all here. It's real quick, fast. And I'm gonna. It's via.
Yo, both of their remotes dropped to the floor same time.
Papers,
Yo.
Shout out to
both of their remotes hit the ground same time.
Oh man. Shout out to Keep Six Live as well as, and I want to get the source of the Twitter where this actually came from. It's Naja Virals. All right, this is the original poster, and Keep Six Live is who put me onto this shit.
Yep.
Right.
So this girl got a birthday gift, unwrapped it, and this is what happened. Are y'all messing with that?
The man gave her a paternity test that said that the little girl that he's been raising for the last 3 years is not his daughter. And if you watch the complete video, I'm just gonna spoil the plot. I'm gonna spoil it.
Spoil it.
The man basically told her, the girl, after he gave her the thing, you have till the end of the month to take you and your daughter and get out. The man kicked her to the curb. Yo, the man is ruthless, savage. On her birth, yo, she's not mine. So take your daughter. Yo, you have to. The man said you have till the end of the month to take you and your daughter out of my house.
Yep.
If this was recently posted, the end of the month is like tomorrow.
Maybe he's talking about August. Give him a chance.
No, B. He's not giving her till August. If it was, that's a good point. That's a good point because that's 3 days from or 2 days from now,
or like let's say this
whatever.
is like a few days ago.
Nonetheless, that's less than 7 days notice. Okay, that's not even renter's notice. Like you need 2 weeks notice, right? They have to give you what 30 days.
Okay, can I add another layer on top of this? She got online complaining about how can he do this to her on her birthday. Are we shooting her some bail?
Nah, she's the real savage.
Woman.
Hold on, ladies. Can I get the answer from y'all, please? Are we shooting her some bail because he did that to her on her birthday? Empress.
I mean, I don't think it on her birthday doesn't really matter. I mean,
okay.
You know, how else could you present a gift? You know, birthday, day before, it's a gift. And she kind of sounds a little bit expecting. Yeah, like this way that she kind of lifts it off, you know?
Oh, it better be this.
Yeah.
Oh, it's what? It's
like
not shaking.
You know?
Dubai.
Yeah.
Girls will find a way to flip it on him. Oh, he kicked them out. He kicked out both of them. This is white man.
Yeah, but
yes, man.
all that.
What did she probably did something. That's why he faked. That's why she did that.
She said you cheated. She said, I didn't cheat on you. He said, hey, she's not my daughter. What do you mean you didn't cheat on me? It's not my daughter. So what happened?
She did
She
say
was
that.
pregnant before they got together, or
no. She
right. Obviously, I'm playing.
No, but
advocate.
even in the argument when he stuck it again. Like when he said, she was like, "But no, I didn't." The proof's right here.
Yeah, the proof's in the pudding.
And she was just like, "Well, but."
She's your daughter. No, she's not my daughter. Yo, the man was.
She was just like, all right, that's not gonna work. Well, but
I just wonder
you can't do
if
this to me.
the daughter knows how the daughter found out.
She's 3.
Oh, well, no, that's still a conversation, but let's maybe try it.
Do you think the daughter is gonna? The daughter can't process that yet.
Bro, come on. The man's kicking them to the curb, bro. By the end of the month, she's moving.
She's gonna be like, oh, where's this person for a bit, and then
where's daddy?
Yeah.
Sav, you're sitting there in the corner slick. I never heard anything about what you got on this, and you're the next woman in the room. Okay?
Oh yes.
Did he do her dirty or not?
Friday, bitches ain't shit.
But
Oh Lord.
Because
Yo,
she
where's
said,
the gunshots?
She said, but she loves you though. Bitch, you knew it wasn't his kid. You knew. You dirty scallywag. You fucking knew, B. You're over there talking about, oh my god, but he kicked me out. Yo, you're a real asshole, B. You're actually a real asshole.
Yo, I said this. Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks.
I didn't say all of that. But I'm like, bro, you can't get somebody jacket and then find out that you get them jacket and all of a sudden you think everything there alright.
Yes,
like, what are you doing?
Jacket. Friday, you're gonna have to put a breakdown, a definition of what jacket is.
I'm Beijing.
Oh,
sorry.
Yeah. Oh,
a jacket is when you but basically you're raising another man's child. A jacket.
Ooh, a jacket.
That's nice.
Jamaicans, yo.
You never knew that?
Wicked
Jamaicans are nice with it.
Yo, we're the real lyricists, you know, Friday. We're the real lyricists, you know, Friday. Okay.
Man said I'm bathing. I don't know what a jacket is.
But I'm like, no, bro, I'm not rocking with that. I'm actually not rocking with that. Like, I'm not rocking with that. I'm like, you said, oh, it's on my birthday. At least now you really know who your baby father is.
Okay, but here's the funny thing. I've seen it on
thank you.
6 Buzz. I've seen it on Academics.
Every page.
I originally seen it from Keep 6 Solid. What if it's cap?
I think it's cap. I think it's a made up video. I don't think it's real. A lot of these videos are fake. People do stuff to get attention.
Oh, just to go viral?
Hell yeah. Why
well,
not?
if it's cap, good for them.
It worked.
If it's cap, good for them. But I tell you this, it was in my group. I don't know if I sent it or someone else sent it in the group that I'm in, one of the groups I'm in. All I know is I got back one of the stickers. Maury, you are not the father. And it was one of these like revolving type of things. Maury, you are not the father. You are not the father. Internet, I love it. Undefeated.
I be watching Maury, B. I be watching Maury, and
yo,
you
Maury's
know,
the truth.
That's the thing. I think this is why I'm like, I don't feel sorry for you, fam. I be watching Maury. You be on Maury talking about, oh my god, he's a father, 100% sure, 1,000,000% sure. I didn't sleep with anybody else. Oh my god, tutus, you want right off I stage. Oh my god, who else is it?
They do the dash.
Jesus, oh my god, I don't know who it is.
They do the dash.
You got the same nose.
Dash.
He got the same little ding-a-ling.
Look at the eyebrows. Look at the nigga eyebrows. This nigga got the same eyebrows. Oh, the wrinkle under his nose. You see that wrinkle under his nose?
Oh,
that's
man. But yeah, man.
You are not.
Shout out to him. Not shout out to her, but shout out to him if it's real.
If that's no cap.
Quick, fast. I want to just bring up before we get out of here. R.I.P. to Malik B, one of the founding members of The Roots. I found it via Vlad TV. He died at 47 years old, unknown causes.
That's young, man. Shit.
He was on The Roots' first 4 albums, and yeah, man, he
R.I.P.
He's gone through his issues over the years. Shout out to his family. Condolences to his family.
Most definitely.
You know, shout out to the whole Roots crew, Questlove and all them. Condolences to them, because I was like, he had some tunes on it. He had a lot of lyrics. He was a lyricist. So yeah, R.I.P. to Malik B. Yo.
Most definitely.
Yeah, man. Let's get out of here, yo.
Yeah.
Social medias. Let's start with you, Empress, in the building.
Ooh.
So my social media handles are Empress or _._ Empress. And also 6 Views TO.
Scene.
Bam, bam, bam.
Make sure to follow that up, yo. You know what I'm saying? And thank you for coming through, yo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you have any shout outs?
That's it. Thank you.
You good? That's it? Nothing? You don't want to shout out nobody? Nobody at home? Nothing?
PK Herc, let the people know where to find you.
I don't know why all of a sudden it started waterworks. Like, yo, like, my eyes just start watering. Like,
Just got
shit.
so emotional, poor
I know, holy. Excuse me. But yeah, shout out. So I said I would get to my shout outs. So shout out Empress, shout out Savvy the Ghost, shout out Gutsy Guts, shout out Friday, shout out Gucci, you know, Clear Star Studios. Shout out Raheel. Thank you. Raheel was there. Is that what it is? Shout out Raheel was there. And shout out everybody else that I don't know who's in the cut, but you're in the cut. Respect. Shout out to all the people in Toronto. Shout out Spoil Smokers Collective. Shout out Freeze People Association. Shout out Heart of Toronto. Shout out Carpio Strength and Conditioning because the gym's opening soon. I've been feeling gains have been going away. So, shout out. Sav looked up like, what? Yeah. Shout out to my mechanic, Foreign Speed. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the people that in Toronto that listen, subscribe, and like and repost. But please don't forget to become a member. And yeah, episode 184. Big up yourself. Beast Mode. Free People Association. Spoil Smokers. Clear Star Studio. We Love Hip Hop Network. I'm done.
Sauce.
Savvy the Ghost.
Twitter and on Instagram. That's where you can find me. Right.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Scene. Savvy the Ghost. Gutsy Guts.
Really quick, shout out God Candy Edibles. They gave us some gear. Shout out Althea, 6 Views alumni. Gave me some drip too. And yeah, Gutsy Guts on all social media. Follow me subscribe to my YouTube channel. Sorry, I'm freaking high. And yeah, big up yourself, Toronto. Another one in the bag.
Same, Gutsy Guts. Make sure to hit me up on all my social media platforms. Friday Ricky Dread, that's DRED. Make sure to hit up my website, Friday, aka Ricky Dread, that's DRED. Hit us up on Instagram, We Love Hip Hop Network, and on Twitter, We Love Hip Hop TO. Scene. Oh, and make sure to hit up 6 Views TO on Twitter as well. I'm gonna take us out with a track from the late great Malik B, off the Roots album, Illadelph Half-Life. The track is called No Pretenders.
Check it out.